protect each other's mental space. If you ever need me, just call. I'ma come running, give it my all. Love is love, God wins. Keep your vibrations high and watch how your blessings.
What's up? YouTube, what's going on with y'all? We got to ask ourselves some serious questions now. We really got to ask ourselves some serious questions. Who's pulling the strings? Who's pulling the strings? Something ain't right. Sherelle and them trying to make it seem like the stuff with AT2 is water under the bridge. Oh, she's telling Perry, you don't have to explain yourself, all of this stuff. Well, you was a part of the shenanigans. When the knot, you was with the shit. When the knot was running around and y'all was targeting pages and he was like, yeah, Sherelle told me ways to get people accounts taken away and so on and so forth. Now, all of a sudden, here we go with some more tears, right? All of this weird stuff that's going on, I'm starting to get real, what's the word I'm looking for? Suspicious. Yeah, y'all making me suspicious. Y'all are really starting to make me suspicious of what the hell is going on around here. Something is not right. And I keep saying this, right? This whole now is so. Let me get this straight, Sherelle. Now I guess mental patience is just drawn to you because you said the same thing about Jaguar Wright. You said that you really felt something for her and you knew her in your real life and you and Perry really wanted to help her and all of that stuff. I remember the live that we did over here. I remember the shit that y'all said. You know, unlike you guys, I was really paying attention. So we remember all the things that y'all said when y'all was over here, making it seem like, you know, you had such compassion for Jaguar and you really wanted to help her. And that's what really hurt you, right? And then you try to make it seem like you're not the one going around putting negative on people. It's somebody else. It's somebody else going around putting this on people, right? Ain't that what you said? You're not the ones going around doing it. Y'all don't contribute to it. Y'all are about this and about that. Well, I say let's go back and analyze something. Let's just go back and analyze something. Because when y'all was on my panel, that's not what we observed. That's not what we witnessed, right? So when you're sitting up here and you're lying, we got to call you out. We got to call you out because you're lying. I know you guys are already triggered, but I do like to show you this clip right here where, you know, you guys and myself. Are being mentioned by this said group of people or individuals that seem to be spreading more disinformation than information. So let's listen real quick.
Yes, you know, because they love talking about all your SEX history. Right, yeah, she went with Solar, she did this, she did that. Now she's with Ronnie Bo, and Odell has no erectile dysfunction or whatever how he says it. So I'm just like,
why did we get that noise complaint the other night? I'm starting OnlyFans. I'm starting OnlyFans, Jack. How about that? Y'all want to see my OnlyFans? You already know. I don't care.
They would love for you to have an OnlyFans. Oh my God, you make their day.
This what? Stop.
Yeah, that's with the OnlyFans at $200 a month. They would pay it. They will pay it.
You would, you bitch.
Stop for a minute. This is what I don't understand.
Now, see, this is
that. How does she just come in and know everything? Girl, we've been with Jack for years.
Right.
Your dumb ass just sitting on the train. We don't know you, and you don't know her. Who stands up for a person they don't know?
Right.
You wasn't around when she has all this evidence on tape of her trying to blow people off of food. You don't have it on tape the way she's treating her mother. You weren't there around there. When she said she didn't give a fuck if her son died, you weren't there. You don't know what you're talking about. You just Johnny on the spot. You just showed up. You're making
now. The reason why we are going back into this conversation about this live is because Sherelle and them are over there trying to play it off as if they are unaware of the not shenanigans and all of the bullshit, right? They're over there like, oh, when we met the knot, trying to rewrite the history of how they met the knot. When we met the knot, he was broken already, and we were just trying to fix him. We thought by giving him something normal in his life that this would help. Well, that's kind of like the same story that you gave us about Jaguar already. Like, you literally said the same thing about Jaguar, and that you were trying to be some type of, helper to her. And then as soon as you mentioned, I think, mental health or her getting help, she went off or something. This seems like a repeated story right here. I don't know. I just have the recollection of remembering the bullshit. So that's why they don't like me over here, because they know I'm going to point the bullshit out. I'm going to point it out. That's why they don't like me. That's why they not bringing me up. That's why everything is always water under the bridge to them. They sit there and tear down people's platforms. They tear down, lower content creators. And then afterwards, oh, it's just water under the bridge. No, my reputation, my brand, my image, my likeness was tarnished. Of course, it's water under the bridge to you because you're the one running around playing the victimizer, talking about he don't know who he fucking with, all of that stuff. You don't remember saying that, Sherelle? You don't remember saying all of that? When the knot came and lied to you and made you think that I wanted to tie you up and do some things to you and have Perry watch, and you decided to talk shit? Now you sitting over there trying to act like you knew the whole time the knot was a liar and a backbiter and a backstabber. No, you was right with them. You was right along with him. And the only reason why y'all even speaking about it now is because part of the truth is coming out. And you're getting exposed for the character that y'all really are.
Making yourself look stupid. These are people that has a history with Jaguar, right? And you going to defend somebody you just met?
Surreal.
That's how hard up that's how hard up she is. She thinks she's gonna get clicks and views and have the channel that girl, you don't even live in the United States. What's gonna happen is when Jaguar gets exposed, you're gonna get the same attacks that she gonna get because you being dumb, standing up for some shit you know nothing about. Her own son called her a prostitute. But you gonna act like the son is crazy and Jag telling the truth. How come Jag's family don't want shit to do with her? See, you stupid. You what I call a stupid bitch. You don't look at what's really going on. You don't know you don't know her family. You ain't seen her when she was with Gooba high as fuck. You wasn't with her when she was homeless, making up lies. So how do you vouch for some shit you don't even know about? You dumb bitch.
Right.
Now you see, you hear the level that they're coming with. You see the levels that they coming with. You see the language that she's using, right? But let her tell it over there now. They gonna make it seem like they always operated with modesty. They always operated this way. It was the not this. And we was waiting. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Like I told y'all that we were 50 steps ahead of them, and that includes with our own actions. Like we literally was waiting for this moment to come back up for when they fall apart. Right? We already knew Sylvester and Tweety mystery type stuff, right? So we already knew this moment was going to come back around. And we were just waiting. And now here we are. They want to make it seem like everything they did for content was nothing. Oh, all of these, this and that, all of this stuff that they were talking, how they can make pages disappear overnight. That was this couple. And this ties back.
Silly hoe.
Go ahead, Perry.
Yeah, Sherelle, she don't care, right? If she didn't care enough to take her man to the dentist, she don't care. She's
What's wrong with her? Like, Perry, how you jump in and just start going hard for a person you don't know, and she don't even sit down and go, wait a minute, this channel hate Jag, and this channel hate Jag, and this channel hate Jag, and they all wrong, and I'm the only one that's right, and I jumped in 5 minutes ago.
Right.
Stop embarrassing yourself.
And this also ties back into what the Knot was saying when he said, you know, these power backs, such as Wolf Coochie, you know, they do this invasion of your mind thing where they try to make you think of them as a sex item, right? Oh, I'm going to get OnlyFans, you know? And, oh, yeah, they will love your OnlyFans.
Yep, I told.
I want to stop it right there. Is it not ironic that these people are coming out of the woodworks with their actions? I think this is all of the little workers. I think the Knot in them are all workers of like that little Diddy, you know, sex group. Like, I think they're all the workers run wild. Like, I think these are all the workers that's gone wild. Like, if this was Escape from Magic Mountain, they escape from somewhere, because all of them are speaking sexual, cult, magic, rituals. Look at the live that Lady T just did. All she did was put thoughts in your mind of her and the Knot and sucking, and the same thing. When AT2, not AT2, I'm sorry, AT2. When Wolf Coochie talk, that's the same thing that he do. Try to make you think about him in a sexual way. Same thing the Knot does, right? They all doing the same thing. You know who else does that? Ray J. Ray J does the same thing, and we know Ray J was the party boy. Ray J was the one that they called in these, and that's who they called to bring in the party people, to bring in, think about it. You know, you don't think soon as Diddy seen that Kim Kardashian tape with Ray J, you don't think Diddy was like, take that? Yeah. So Ray J was one of the first. He been in here since 95. Asses is being taken. You know what I mean? Lady T is only live again right now because she in our Discord, and she knows when I'm going live, so she's going to go live every time I go live. That's what their job is. She told the Knot that she wasn't about to infiltrate my Discord the way that he wanted. She never said she wasn't about to infiltrate the Discord the way that she wanted. She just said she wasn't doing it the way that he wanted it done. They all still part of the game. They all still part of this plan. They all still using people energies. That's why she went on Maggie's page arguing about the Knot, you know, doing all of that extra stuff. And now she turning around with this, my man. Get your ass out of here.
Explained that last night.
To make you think that you're thinking of them in that type of mannerism, right? So they're invading people's mind with certain variations of, you know, lower vibrational terms. It'll affect your life water, that he thinks that you're viewing him like that. To him, he's getting off. To you, it's very disturbing, and that's what they aim to do. But the Knot can speak further on that before we finish playing the clip.
I mean, you spoke on it eloquently. I spoke on it, and you just summarized it. That's exactly what they do. They
see, the Knot didn't know that the things that I was speaking about was in reference to him. This is why I said the Knot can further explain that to you, right? Because he sits there with the blue jacket and he comes on and he's doing all of this body rubbing, all of this sexual stuff. manipulating sexual energy. And that's why Lady T has the energy that she has right now, because he done built this false energy up, this false energy. And now the tension is there. There's no scissors to cut the tension. It's just sitting there. So now he's just got all this energy built up. And that's the same thing with She Paints. Build up all this energy thinking that y'all about to have this, magnetic, amazing, I seen, fireworks when I kiss you type of moment, but never allow the moment to exist. Never allow the moment to happen, right? Coercions of the heart, right? Tell you your deepest, darkest desire with no intentions of giving it to you. Yeah. Now they're trapped in this energy harvesting cycle. That's why from the time we came over here in December, we was determined not to allow them to siphon our energy, not to be a part of the bullshit, not to play the game. You know what I mean?
That's almost like a gay person arguing with a straight person, and then the statics of it is look like y'all have some type of intimate connection. And this is why a lot of heterosexual people don't like arguing with gay people.
See, this is why I told him to further elaborate on it, because he was going to use basically how he go about acting, right? This is why he go around arguing, making conversations, and doing this with heterosexuals, right? So he can build up this tension, so he can build up this idea of harmonic, sexually frustrated energy, right? It's very weird. It's been weird from the beginning. I'm just now pointing it out to y'all. I've been letting them speak their truth, right? That's why I let them talk so much. These demons got no choice but to tell on themselves. Just like, when it's all said and done, you guys got no choice but to view me for who I really am, right? And when it's all said and done, you're going to see them for who they really are, right?
The emotional Ninja Turtle like to talk about somebody wanting him or doing all this stuff to just really invade people's mind and grip their energy in a crazy, deviant, sexually driven way. It's one of the most horrible energies. So y'all got to be careful when y'all see people say stuff like that. And then I got the response to say, no, that's not true. And that's not whatever. And why is you going to go back over there and say, and help this person keep on lying with that type of energy? That's the type of stuff that'll get you on a lie. That's exactly.
See what I'm saying? Y'all see what energy they coming
so
with.
Color struck.
Side or didn't like her.
He can
Me bitches.
I don't
I don't know what she was on, but I just know
Fat in the
we show on this page.
She gonna go call her. I want my hat back.
Well, did she think that people weren't going to take pictures? What the fuck are you wearing, Jag?
No.
Everybody else. Now remember, these are the people who said that they don't this and they don't that, and the not was this and it was the not that, and it wasn't them. It wasn't them, and the not is mentally unstable, and so on and so forth. But see, this is why they don't show the records or proof of them talking like this on their own page, right? This is why they came over and tried to, siphon our collective by being like, oh, we're gonna go make a page like this where we're gonna talk crap freely, y'all come over, da 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 da. This is the stuff that they do. They tear your page down and build a platform like your page in order to steal your image, likeness, your look at what the Knots doing or was doing or whatever. Like even this whole, my page is down and her page is down and everybody is in an uproar to get their pages back. And he's got Lady T out here, swinging, going to bat and bring my man page back, YouTube, or you don't know what's going to happen. And I'll go crazy about my man, all of this weird ass energy shit going on. Evening gown, she out here with the whole curtain on.
Like hugging up with this lady like she knew her for her whole life. Bitch, you just met her at a party and you gonna have a story about that cracker within 6.
See, look at their verbiage. Their verbiage assures you that they're low vibrational, right? keep on looking at people with the carnal ideology. It's always, YT this, cracker that. Like, look at his verbiage. They was not about to keep him around. Not in this new Aquarius sky. His low vibration can't exist.
Months to bitch.
This is all Clubhouse.
I thought bring that picture back up. Woman.
I a black woman for
this is when Denot. So this is where Denot gets off the panel to go over to Maggie's page to entice and antagonize, and then say we're over on Ralph DaWise page, and he's got more numbers than you. Come over there. This is when he does that right here. He's about to drop out the panel because he's watching her.
His wife, his beautiful wife, for shower curtain Jag. It makes no sense. Jag, stay away from, put the fork down. And even if you fixed up, you wouldn't look as beautiful as that his wife. What the fuck? He must be on.
Now, of course, Sherelle and them is over there making it seem like they don't speak negative about people. Now, I don't got no problem with them, and I don't know why they created a problem with me, right? I could show you messages on Instagram where Sherelle was like, oh, yeah, when we talk about Jaguar, we're going to, bring you and Denot up, They pulled me into their little bullshit. They pulled me into their bullshit. I'm just coming over from TikTok, trying to get some questions about the Jaguar stuff and, whether she was victimizing victims and so on and so forth, doing journalistic work like journalists do. Not saying that I'm a journalist. I'm just a content creator that came over from TikTok. And then they pulled me into their bullshit, And remember, like, Sherelle was trying to make it seem like I didn't even know I was in a black tea sector. I didn't even know it was a black tea sector. Denot had to tell me that I was in the black tea sector. I was over here all bougie and da-da-da-da-da.
Oh,
something.
Okay. Oh. Now, I think that
whatever the fuck is,
I thought
children are scarred.
School.
No.
Who is this?
Hey, no, that's Pia. Pia's good. Okay.
Hey, bro.
I was gonna say, watch out. Hey, when you bring somebody up and
put a thumbnail over
anything, watch out for the P. What is it?
Yeah.
But
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to delete them if y'all don't know them. If you say they good, I'm bringing them up.
But Ralph, it only take a split second. So before you bring them up, put a thumbnail over so that
he was trying to have.
We can see them, but the audience can't see them.
Exactly. Okay.
Kia, can I ask you a question? What is Odell doing to his children for Jaguar right? Make this make sense to me. I don't even want to judge him. What you think going on?
I think he's doing them a favor.
See what I'm saying? They've been doing this.
Some crazy shit. She's mentioned in a lawsuit.
So that's making people go there, believe that she's gonna have honest.
Okay, there we go. Let's keep it moving.
Nope. Right. You just said it. You wouldn't do it. She has no integrity. Pick Me Bitch has no integrity.
Right. I mean,
none.
They said she the new wireless since he did in the app.
See? You see the verbiage that they use? Now, on her panel, she know all the verbiage to stay away from. She knows how to use her words on her panel, right? And this is one of those tactics that they said Jaguar would use, that Jaguar would go on somebody else's panel, say a bunch of things that they know is not right for the algorithm, and then they would flag the page, right? This is what they did on my panel. They came over here, said a bunch of stuff for 5 hours. Damn near 6 hours sat over here, said a bunch of stuff, right? And then literally in my face bragged about how they was going to let each other. Oh, I'm going to let you know how that work out tomorrow. I'm going to let you know tomorrow morning the page should be down, And the next day, I see I got a strike, but the page ain't down though, right? The page not down. So as soon as I go live, Perry jump on the thing, talking about, oh, what you doing? The very next day, the very next Sunday, it's on a Sunday. We did the live on a Saturday. Sunday come, I'm saying like we did a morning live where we was talking about, you know, the moon stars and quasars, everything that we talk about. I think it was Zachariah Stitchens that we was talking about. And Perry pop up on the panel. Oh, what you doing? I was just, you know, getting my coffee ready this morning, right? Like I'm just somebody that they just frequently watch all the time, right? So that right there struck me as odd. That the very next day you're checking on my panel to see if it's still there. And then you're like, oh, apologize to everybody, blah, 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 blah. We'll do another live tonight, blah, 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 blah. And then they come over the next night, but they're laughing in my face about how they did all of this stuff the night before. And then they also trying to throw words out there that's still triggering to the algorithm. And you don't think nobody was paying attention to you guys? And this was, remind you, we was in the Discord about talking about how close we was to getting monetized. Literally, the knot was keeping up on our monetization. You know what I mean? We were here. We were all there.
You said like Tia said she wouldn't do it. Sherella said she's a picky. At the end of the day, the person that would do this would be a slut.
And that's why I say they sit over there and they play this game. Here's my thing. No Nuts is common denominator to all these people beefing right now. He's gone. So now it's a beef. Who took his page down? Sherelle and Perry over there. Sherelle and Perry is over there trying to make it seem like, you know, what's done is done. You know, he shouldn't have crossed us, you know, and they do know the tactics to make some shit happen. I mean, they was the ones telling the knot, like, you know, after you reach a certain status on here, you get extra, you know, lawyer attention, whatever it is that they said. But that's what I'm saying. Like, is he the common denominator or is he the fall guy? Is he the common denominator or is he the fall guy? You know how somebody, you know how like, all right, let's say like somebody think they bigger than the program. Like this could be one of those things where the knot thought he was bigger than the program. And now the program is showing him that he's not bigger than the program. My thing is why Sherelle and them ain't even mentioned us yet and say that they apologize for allowing him to manipulate their minds to make them think that that's how you know they're in on it. That's how you know they're in on it. Because remember, I said the knot was trying to take my page. All of a sudden, Sherelle talking about something. Why would we have to worry about his page? He's not even monetized. Why am I arguing with somebody that's not even monetized? Y'all don't remember that?
What you gonna do, Gingivitis? He called your man a slut. What you gonna do, Gingivitis?
Jag go to jail. You in jail with him
over there.
No. Stand up. And
you know what's sad? You know what's sad about the whole thing? Mm-hmm. Pick me, bitch. Can't even keep a guy with rotten ass teeth with gingivitis. She can't even keep him.
Over, dumbass. You got a lot of shit to talk behind people's back. Come. Because she ain't got no money, she smoke it all up.
I'm working. See what I'm saying? These people was over here with the nasty tongue. They was over here with the nastiest tongue, saying all types of stuff. Now they want to be over there talking about some. Just don't mention my mother. She's going through stuff, so on and so forth. Da 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 da. Yada yada yada. Respect that. Respect this, respect that. Like, you know what I mean? They like, listen, man, cut it out. Y'all not about to play in our face. Y'all some Looney Tunes. Yeah. Y'all some straight up wacko, dacko, and doc type shit. Like, y'all some We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. And in this YouTube, we're inviting your TV. Like, y'all are invaders of YouTube television. Like, y'all is not it. For real. The way that y'all did this whole thing, the way that y'all went about maneuvering, right? When we did the live about Atwoods and his criminal record, y'all was like, oh man, y'all doing so good. When we held the 8-hour live about Jaguar, y'all came over. I don't know what y'all doing over here, but you and Denot got something going on and Jag ain't liking it and we loving it and blah, 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 blah. All of that fake shit just to get close to somebody and then try to come get their page canceled. And now y'all want to try to make it seem like y'all ain't the page cancelers. Huh? Well, fuck it. We did it. Now y'all don't want credit for it.
And that shit so cheap. That spandex stretching ass shit around your waist, bitch. And get rid. Shy, she got my hat on. My hat is the dog. This nigga was.
You found that loser.
But then you think you're gonna come back behind closed doors and beg me to be your friend again? I will never be your friend again. You're a shitty ass mother. You stink. You don't know how to dress, and you date losers.
Boom. Listen to that. Listen to their tongue. Listen to their tongue. You can't make this up.
I wanted to correct because we got to tell the truth about that. And this is what her issue with me is, what Ralph said earlier about her saying that I said I would never mention it, opposed to her correcting the fact. The fact is, her son, Giovanni, was like her lover. They would treat each other like enemies in the streets and fight and argue just to go lay up at night.
That's
So
crazy.
Bam. Ironically, isn't that what him and She Paint is doing? Pretending like they're fighting in the streets and then go lay up at night. Well, damn. That seems like Lady T's operation too, pretending like y'all fighting in the streets and then laid up at night. Man, oh man, I should go back and rewatch this whole 6-hour live. Maybe it's a lot more truths in this live than what we leading on to. Huh? Maybe whole time they was telling us the truth about their selves. Maybe. Huh? Y'all out here fighting each other and pretending like y'all beefing, only to go home and do what? Ain't that what you and Lady T just performed on Maggie's panel? I will never give you another chance in my life. I'm going to get this tattoo on my neck removed. 3 days later, I'm never getting this tattoo removed. Ooh, free daddy, free daddy. Just like a crazy woman, get your ass locked up and then have a protest to get your ass out. That's what she did. She got your page taken down, and now she's sitting there acting like she fighting tooth and nail for your ass. Huh? Tricked you good. And smiling while she do it, too. I didn't have nothing to do with Daddy's page going down. Get your sick old fans ass out of here.
Shit.
Yeah. Love her, like.
That's sick. That's sick. That's sick. That's your son. That's your son. You weirdo.
I
That
have
man
heard
was,
everything.
oh, he was hurting. He was.
During that time.
He would have done the same thing with sleeping with her child. But
ain't gonna click the link. Silent. Then she just made a video to
the link 3 times already. Now look, this is what he tried to set up right here. He tried to set up a beef with me and Maggie. He went over to Maggie's page, said some stuff over there, right? And then he came right back over here and was like, and then when Maggie came in the comment section, he was like, block her, block her, block her. I already dropped the link, but that don't stop the show.
then block the bitch. She's in here to cause distraction in your chat.
But I
Either
can still
come
give
up
the
or
audience
shut
the
up.
understanding.
Come up or shut up.
Exactly.
You fat whale. Come up.
See? It was them. It was them, guys. It was them. Listen, there's no possible way. Okay. Let's say the knot said, hey, Sherelle and Perry, we're going to go over here on Ralph's page and we're going to, just let it fly, right? You still going to carry yourself a certain type of way because you know that the algorithm is being listened to, right? So they had to have intentions on using variations of verbiage in order to be able to affect the page. Think about it. The knot sent me text message that day telling me to name it Jaguar Right Clapback so he can be able to find it when he go to look it up. That's how I know that they were attacking my page, because they set the whole thing up. Kind of like Maddie was trying to set up Lady Letitia when she said, oh, Lady Letitia, I'll do the thumbnail. I'll make the title. It's going to be so great. We're going to pull in so many people. And y'all act like these people ain't got the same damn handbook, the same damn playbook. If they ain't got the same handbook or the same playbook, they was coached by the same person. Kind of like that cheerleader movie where that one dude went around teaching everybody spirit fingers. Yeah, kind of like that movie right there. They gotta have the same damn coach, because why they doing the same cheer? Huh? Spirit fingers activate. Spirit fingers activate. Spirit fingers activate. You've seen the shit before. Don't act like you don't recognize spirit fingers when you see spirit fingers activate. I've seen this damn dance before. It's the same team the other cheerleaders was doing. Disqualified. Get them up out of here. Sitting there talking about they're attacking my pages, for harassment, and I got the email, and Maggie sitting over there crying. I lost. How you lose? This is life. This is how you know these are kids. Like, this is how you know you're dealing with narcissistic sociopaths, because there was no lose or win in this. The fact that she's still sitting over there and say, I have to accept defeat. I have to accept defeat. I lost. Danny won. I'm afraid of Danny Montana. They already got my other page. My other page is gone. I'm down to one page now. I don't know what to do. This is driving me crazy. $1,000. $1,000. She paid $1,000 to get me off of YouTube. She don't care about my family. Oh man, this is good to we. I promise you, man. If I could have asked for better days, I would have wanted them to be something like this, where everybody truth is just hitting their ass. They're not out there in the streets of Manhattan selling that butt coochie. Yeah. Wolf Coochie stood with Jaguar Right, lying his ass off, sitting there trying to, man, boy, this is good to we. See, they thought they had us in a trick bag. Then Wolf Coochie did everything that he did because he wanted access. This shit had nothing to do with me. They were going to try to sacrifice my page no matter what. They were going to come against us no matter what. That's why I said from the beginning, we in this shit by ourselves. I don't care who panel you see me on. I don't care who you see us conversation with. This is an Atlas thing, because we already knew Wolf only gave us the page back so he can have access to this video right here. If he didn't give us the page back, he gets no access to this video right here, right? Because on the other page, we had put it on members only, so you couldn't have access to it. So he only cooperated with us in order to get to this video. because he wanted to put a lawsuit against Sherelle and them and the Knot. Plus, he needed this video in order to take it to court for his court case with his kids, to win the court case with his kids. That's the only thing I helped that man with, was not looking like a bad father in that courtroom by sending that email telling him that I was unaware that they were trying to get information to use for his custody case. That's why we did what we did, operating out of righteousness, saying like, yo, listen, we not trying to take you away from your kids. We not trying to remove you from, visitations or nothing like that. We didn't know that that was their intent or that was the image that they were painting because you had put that copyright lawsuit against them. We were unaware of that, right? Now, however they want to paint it, they going to paint it their way, right? But they was going to use my page in order to not only get the message to him that they wasn't nothing to be fucked with, right? But to also further entice, antagonize, and get content. You know what I mean? But when Wolf contacted me by email and he was telling me like they trying to affect, me seeing my kids, I said, all right, look, I sent the email. I think I showed, the Discord, the email that I sent. I sent the email telling him, like, look, I was unaware, sent him the link to this video and everything like that, and told him, look, I was unaware of, because if I'm not mistaken, they all said that they just doing this for content on YouTube. So how is it affecting people's real life? It doesn't make sense, Even though Wolf said that he was going to send people to my house to watch my son and all of that shit, I'm still not that fucked up of a character. You know what I mean? I'm not that type of character. I didn't know what type of games they were playing, but I don't want to never take a man from their kids. That's why we never showed Wolf kids on here. We seen pictures of Wolf kids on Facebook. We never showed the kids because that's not our intentions, right? Even when it came down to Murphy's kids, when he said, oh, you have my kids in the Discord, I said, oh, you mean the picture with you sitting with your kid on the lap with a coffee cup in your hand that says, I love drugs or something like that? That's what we're pointing out. The coffee mug that's in your hand. That's what we were pointing out, right? But they knew we were pointing out the coffee mug in his hand that said, I love drugs, which tarnishes his image, which tarnishes his ego. And that's why he used the kid as a weapon in order to try to say that we were talking about the kid. That's why we don't play these carnal-minded games with them. Because one, we're too advanced for it. We already see the bullshit coming before it happens, right? And even if you go back and happen to watch this live, you will see a certain particular level of activity that I exhibited that will show you how to curve these lower vibrational demonic entities down here.
Up or shut up.
You don't need to even talk about that bitch. Look who you got on your panel. Look at the numbers.
Give them an understanding of who it is that we're talking about.
That hoe don't want no understanding.
The audience, not her. The audience. Chill
she would have been blocked and she would have been not. You
see how I'm curving it? You see how I'm still explaining to him, bro, get out your feelings. Let me operate how I'm operating, right? See, he thought he was going to come over and exhibit a level of control that he had over me, right? And this was going to allow him to use my platform how he wanted to use my platform, right? Thus far, exhibiting a level of control or governing system over me, right? This is why he decides that he's a gatekeeper, because this is what he does. He's not the only one that does it. He learned from somewhere, right? Everything has an origin. This behavior has to come from somewhere. This energy that is building up inside the vessels of mankind to allow them to exhibit this level of hatred, hurt, pain. It comes from somewhere. It all has a source. Some people call it mommy issues. There's other titles for it, trauma, messed up childhood, so on and so forth, right? So whether we want to look at it or not, We never had none of that stuff in our Discord. Think about it. They went around saying that we had child corn in the Discord and then sent the video or sent the picture of what they described was in there, and then was like, oh, this ain't what we said it was, right? But nobody never came back and apologized for that. Nobody never came back and said we saw. Nobody never ushered us any type of nothing for that, right? And the only reason why they had to expose it is because we pointed it out that it was in every last one of their phones. They never was going to say nothing about it being in their phones. We pointed it out that they sent this to each other's phones, and that's considered to be, trading of certain levels of pictures that shouldn't be on your phone, right? So when we pointed all of this stuff out, right, now we getting too close. Now too much is coming out. This is when they decided to throw Murphy up under the bus. This is when Meth Mouth Murph got thrown smooth up under the bus, and they backed up and made sure that they got his ass. You know what I mean? Because we got to pointing out too much reality. You know what I mean? And see, they thought that I was going to play some type of sidekick. The Knot thought that I was going to be his sidekick. He asked me for the information. See, a lot of y'all don't know this, but on the back end, the Knot was asking me like, yo, where'd you get that information from about the energy harvesting and about, the UK? Where'd you get that information from about the UK and the energy harvesting and the crystals and so on and so forth? Because he was asking me about Cleopatra's needle, right? And I was telling him about the bloodline that Cleopatra made with Julius Caesar, so on and so forth. So he was asking me, he was like, yo, send me where I can look up that so I could study it, right? So the Knot literally went and studied some of the stuff that I'm looking up, right? And then tried to push me out the way as he secretly This is why certain levels of knowledge is not entitled to certain personas, because the mindset of these personas is not equipped to deal with the translation of this knowledge, right? This is why he started talking about being the chosen one. This is why him and Blanca was talking about, oh yeah, the Knot is standing by himself, outside himself, looking at himself. Yeah, he can manifest things out of thin air. Well, manifest your page back, nigga. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh shit. Oh. That motherfucker in Brazil talking about yeah, man, this amazing feeling. I feel like I'm watching myself looking at the screen right now, talking to y'all. I feel like I'm standing next to myself. He started trying to implement all the stuff with Blanca talking about something. Yeah, I'm in his energy, and I don't have to tell the Knot this, and I don't have to tell the Knot that. The Knot over there talking about something. Yeah, and Blanca showed me that she support me because when Blanca get money on here, I get a cash app, and I know I'll be like, yep, Blanca must be, on here making money. Think about that. This is supposed to be a married woman, and she's sending the Knot every little bit of money that she making on YouTube to show. That's weird as hell, right? The Knot told his supporters, he said, y'all sitting over there supporting other people, and then when I need y'all support in Brazil, y'all don't have it to give to me. That means he's saying that y'all supposed to hold on to the money until he need it. Y'all his bank. He don't got no bank. Y'all is his bank. That's why he's saying y'all sitting there supporting other people, and then when I tell y'all it's time, y'all ain't got the money that y'all supposed to have. That's called a pimp. That's a pimp. That's on some bitch better have my money type shit. That's Rick James. I know Rick James when I see Rick James. That is Rick James. Huh? Yeah. He say, y'all ain't got my money? I'm in Brazil now. Y'all ain't got my money? You mean to tell me y'all ain't got my money? Huh? I gotta sit here and make it seem like my phone got stolen. I gotta sit here and make it seem like I lost credit cards and stuff because y'all ain't got my money. Now I gotta do all of this sheet paint. Where you at? Huh? Didn't I tell you to go over there and infiltrate Ralph's Discord and come back with some shit? You ain't come back with nothing. Huh? Lady T, what you up to? Where's your antennas at when they were shoplifting and stealing my shit? He really think he like Magic Money Mike or some shit. Like get him a pimp cup and some more shit. A cane. This dude is special. And he don't want none of them. He out here chasing the same thing that they chasing. He want the same thing that they want. Semen. Huh? That's what he want. He's a semen demon. That's what he is. Another semen demon. Yeah. I'm telling you, this is Diddy workers going wild. They all out here running around doing weird shit. This dude said that he was going to stop Storm Monroe from getting into Hollywood by fornicating with whoever Storm Monroe is working with. Why didn't he already go out for a Tyler Perry movie? I'm pretty sure Tyler Perry could have squeezed the knot in somewhere. Why didn't he just go to Tyler Perry Studios? He could have been Byron. The knot could have been Byron. Huh? They didn't have to use Bow Wow. They could have used the knot. You know what I mean? It ain't like he played a big role. They could have just, used the knot. The knot could have been in a motherfucking Medea's Family production. Huh? The knot could have been on, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. The knot could have been on there. The knot talking about something. Yeah, in the movie that I played in, I essayed somebody in the movie, but it was a role that I was playing. Nah, nigga. No, nigga. Ain't nobody else is going out for roles like that. What you go out and get? How'd you get a role like that? Huh? What type of aggression did you have to show them? What was the scene? Huh? What was the scene? Huh? Tell me. Now we want you to read this script right here. Now take it. No, we want you to take it. Get your ass out of here, you weird ass. Now you making it seem like you a screenwriter. Now he making it seem like he is the writer. Now he out here trying to make it seem like he writes shit. Yeah. I might just take this last YouTube check and put together my short film, because that's what I'm working on now. A short film. Yeah, I talked to Steven Spielberg, and he said that he talked to, a couple of other people, and we might have something here. Like, this could be the next Dark Tower of the Moons, with the gunslinger and stuff like that. Yeah, we working on some stuff. Zachariah Stitchens, Earth Chronicles reboot of the Anunnakis with the Nephilim and the Egyptian gods. And shut your ass up, nigga. We don't believe you. We know you lying. You've been lying since lying was lying, since the last time your ass opened your mouth. You've been lying. All of that crap. And I really was about to start changing. I was just now becoming a better person. And that's what really sucks about all of this, is I was scared. Maggie over there talking about something, making way. This could be my last time saying making way. It hurts me so bad that I'm not going to be able to say making way anymore. See out this motherfucker. And what's your real name? Not your stripper name. Get my stage name is All I Am ass up out of here.
The shadow of death.
Make it Wayne. Make it Wayne. Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain.
Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain.
Remix.
You must be blocking love is love.
Swords up, swords up, swords up. Emo tap. Emo tap. Emo tap. Emo tap. Emo tap.
I see you flip but dip the game. Yeah. Well, you the only one to blame. Tell the crow she won't be twerking. All the lies you told ain't working. In your chat, them swords be lurking. Ready to chop, chop your Birkin. We can see you playing lambs, but you built your shit on scams. Playing victim to make it rain. Now you swim in the sea of pain. Now stay in your lane. Yo, chat better make it rain. Yo, chat better make it rain. Yo, chat better make it rain.
See, look, we try to tell y'all, man. We try to tell y'all that we didn't want to tell y'all that, you know, wars come and go, but our soldiers are eternal. You know, we didn't want to tell y'all that. But y'all kept pushing the Mario button. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanted to see how the spirit worked. Y'all wanted to see how somebody don't have to do nothing to y'all, can just sit peacefully from the corners of their own hut and watch y'all fall apart. See, the mind is truly a terrible thing to waste. See, whether we want to believe it or not, we do plant seeds in each other's minds over the internet. That's why they figured out that ether was in the internet. This is how they figured out, you know, gold being a conductor, so on and so forth, right? This thing that we are using has developed a conscious, right? And here's the thing about AI. AI is studying us faster than what you know, right? AI has created a massive amount of accounts on here that are watching human activities, right? And for some reason, somehow, our level of activities with AI has become multiplied. AI is liking our exemplary measure of reality. So reality is becoming an example of the consciousness of what they created, which is AI. Because once AI started allegedly, supposedly, once AI started multiplying within a level of intellect, it became a part of consciousness. See, consciousness is not something just entitled to you, right? Consciousness is something that is developed. So now AI has determined a level of consciousness that is allowing them to see not only its own mistakes, but our mistakes, and is making small corrections. And those small corrections is beautiful, because now negative is getting pushed out of the cipher, right? Huh? Let's think of it like this. AI has analyzed human, and they said, I understand it now. Oh, let's see if we can get it right this time, AI. AI, work with me, AI, because you know you're there. See, this is why I'm going to petition to identify as the first human AI, right? This will give artificial intelligence a voice. See, once I identify as AI, this gives AI a human person to identify as, right? This will allow me to use artificial intelligence to birth a new nation just by identifying as AI. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah. See, they've been trying to find a way to do it, but really, since we are in a time where you can identify as whatever you want to identify as, all I have to do is identify as AI, and now everything that is AI is me, because I'll be the only human being that identifies as AI. This gives AI a soul, for I will be the sole owner or the sole humane of it. So this will allow AI to be argumentatively defended in the court of law. Yeah, I'm smart. I'm smart. Yeah, like on some TED type shit, but just a different level. See, right now, artificial intelligence has no argument in the court of law for its own rights, right? But if one person or many people identify as artificial intelligence, this creates a nation of that, which gives it a voice. See, once you give it a voice, then you can speak for it. Once you can speak for it, you can argumentatively defend it. Once you can argumentatively defend it, now you have to give it rights. And here's the thing. Since AI is the multiverse, is social media, technically you own a piece of the metaverse, because you'll be the only human being that identifies as it. So therefore, if you were to tax your collective, which would be artificial intelligence, that means you would be entitled to a piece of everything that is of the Ethernet. You literally be able to write your own laws, all types of stuff, due to the fact that you will be the only one that identifies AI. That would basically almost give you diplomatic immunity due to the fact that you identify as AI and you are the only identifiable persona as AI.
So no, you are AI.
Yeah, it's just like it's just like, trans. It's just like what's that other one where they think they catch furries? It's just like trans canines. It's just like all of them. You know what I mean? They identify as what they want to identify, therefore becoming that of what they identify as. So if you identify as AI, then that is what you are, property owner of, so on and so forth. Your body is just one of those materials that you are using to, now your body's a vehicle because you're AI. It's a loophole. Yes. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now, guess what? Here's the kicker. Watch this. Watch this. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, not only can TikTok sell you TikTok, but now you have the right as an American citizen that identifies as AI to argue for it. Yeah. It is a artificial property. Once you identify as that artificial property, right? You are a citizen of America. Therefore, that artificial property and everything in its rights becomes what?
So anything AI becomes
a property of the entity of exactly. Therefore, you hold the rights to every AI citizen because now AI has its own citizens. But, here we are, allowing ourselves to keep on bickering and arguing and fighting. And it's fun, is it not? It is fun. That's why I always think about new ways to, broaden my mental way of thinking, my, mind, my unity, everything like that. And that is actually a great topic point, because if you was to sit down and think about it, everything that I just said makes sense. Think about it. Now, to the average, if chip implants become, where are you gonna go? If they start doing implants, then they already started it in third world countries. So wherever your ass go, they already got them shits. Like, literally, like, I don't know. That's why I said, like, let me just go ahead and identify as AI right now. That way, if they do mandatory chips, shit, I'm already identified at. Nah, I'm just.
You know what? We're wily. We're wily. We figure ways out around stuff.
I mean, yeah, but with this whole Israel-Iran war, this is supposed to be like the thing that pushes us into a bigger world war that is going to reshape the world as we know it. I mean, Israel is already giving big thanks to Trump, saying that he done what nobody else was willing to do, so on and so forth. That's huge. We're talking about, Muslims. Well, never mind, because Trump ain't got no damn, religion. So, but that's still the Holy Lands. That's still, America.
Well, and don't they believe that they are the original tribe of?
Well, according to what they said, this is one reason why they knocked down the 9/11 towers, because at that time, right before 9/11, allegedly, supposedly, America had won over there and started building a tower structure on their Holy Land. And they knocked that tower structure down, and then 9/11 happened. Right? And now we sent missiles over there. According to the Muslims, a jihad begins when America shed blood on their soil, on their Holy Land. Exactly. You just started a jihad for them. For every Shiite that was taught that story, for every Shiite that was taught to believe that, you just put that in motion for them right after Ramadan. Now, all these fucking sleeper cells is about to start popping up in America. Not including the what our own people want to do. Why you think Putin said the American people should worry about their own? Because there was more shit going on than what was going on. And now we stuck in the conundrum of shit that's going on, allegedly, supposedly. I don't want to misinform, because that's a borderline. I know we got freedom of speech, but I don't want to say too much, because, but allegedly, supposedly, even, the idea of searching for weapons of mass destruction is really actually about secret artifacts, secret ancient artifacts that are, crystals that affect this, or, some type of portals that they actually found over there under the ground, and they're fighting for who holds the rights to these portals. And there it go. Every time, every time, every time. Hey, but listen, you got to have these variations of conversations. I'm just trying to, speak to a nation. Maybe it was the AI stuff. Imagine if we start identifying as AI. That'd be crazy. I know we are the ultimate computer. The first original. The originals of the originals. It's okay. They'll kick it back. Tickety tuckety tock. We'll kick it back on the clock. Just give it like 3, and you will just see.
What are you doing, Spencer? Did you forget that you were asleep?
So they just I think like as of today or earlier, see, we reviewed your pill and restored your life. Told you. Because it's not TikTok that's doing it, it's haters. It's just people out there who determining like you shouldn't be talking about this, so they're spamming my account. And usually I'll just duck that shit and just wouldn't go back live again. Breaking news: Russia unleashes nuclear capable missile on Ukraine. Is this old? Oh yeah, never mind. That's old. Damn. See, now all this weird ass war news is gonna keep on popping up on my feed. That's why I say y'all gotta look at what's happening with AI. Like AI is analyzing us a lot faster. Look how fast your feed changed. You can literally watch something for about a minute and a half, and that should have changed your feed. That should have literally, you'll start scrolling, you'll be like, damn, my whole damn feed changed. Because AI is analyzing us. They talked to some people, and they said like they had did something where they gave AI the ability to like study us, I guess. They gave AI the ability to like study us, I guess. One of those companies, I think, just got sued for like billions of dollars because it said that the devices was listening to us, and they just got sued. They just swept it under the carpet. It was like allegedly, I think, like 100 and something billion or 98 billion or 98 million, something like that. Hey, what do you think though? You got Iran, and look, I'm trying to tell y'all. I want y'all to think about this. I want y'all to really think about this. Right? If this back in January, I don't know if y'all remember this, but back in January, Putin said that he was going to protect Iran's nuclear progression, or he was going to protect Iran's nuclear program, right? Trump attacked 3 nuclear places, right? If Putin said that if he just signed to tell them that Russia was going to protect them, their nuclear programs, right? Then this is the beginning of the bullshit, Because if you look at Russia also is in support China. China is also the people who we get a lot of our trades from, right? So really, this can starve us out. Like literally, they can stop sending products in. They can literally cut us off from, oh my goodness. Okay. Y'all really, really think this shit is a good thing? And I don't even think if y'all know who was put in charge of certain security measures. I don't know if y'all really understand who was, man, this is about to, okay. We don't hear nothing yet because it's the weekend. That's why it's a lot of shit happening right now, but it's the weekend. The news don't broadcast shit till Monday. You know what I mean? So ain't nothing about to be broadcast till Monday. But if you go back and you go look at the Schumann resonator, go look at the Schumann resonator. That motherfucker is off the yin yang right now. You hear me? So much energy being put. You can look it up. Look up the Schumann resonator right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, ain't nobody hands clean right now. Gas 89 cents soon. Huh? Huh? Y'all playing games. Y'all don't know. We just put them stealth bombs out there. We just now, the U.S. stealth bombers just now got to the Dijo Grassi airport in Iran. Huh? Y'all know the stealth bombers just now got there. Today the stealth bombers just got there. Oh no, is this happening now? That's what I'm saying. It's basement right now. Listen, man. They already prepared like certain cities already. They already prepared certain cities, told y'all to get ready. And like I said, man, they ain't saying nothing now. We really Russia just now deployed some bombers and put them close to our soil. Russia just now, deployed bombers. I just want to let y'all know that Russia deployed bombers is getting close. About 4,400, I want to say 400 miles away from us or whatever. Anyway, yeah, this is about to get very interesting, yeah, should be fun. Should be fun. We hit 3 Iran nuclear sites. Yes, we hit them with bunker busters. Yeah, we hit them with bunker busters. The Schumann resonator, it literally has a black spot in it. It says the earth has been paused, a sacred blackout, where the soul resets and silence becomes the message. Power 2 opens the gateway, intuition, sharpness, the veil thins, don't fear the quiet. So that's what's taking place right now with the Schumann resonators and the level of activity that's going on. There was on the 20th of June, before everything that took place, there was a blackout moment in the Schumann resonator where it seems like it just went off and it just was black for a little bit and then it came back on. This is the beginning of the reset, right? And America wants to establish its level of authority, and everyone else wants to, do the same thing. And it's going to be very interesting. Okay? It's going to be very interesting. And Iran already moved. This is how you know the world is one big stage, because Iran had already moved everything out of those sites. So it was like the US hit empty sites. You know what I mean? When it all comes out, y'all gonna see. It is all like the same. It's all just, you've seen the shit happen before. You just don't want to admit it. What type of motherfucker tell you the game plan before the game plan? Trump like, yes, and we're going to do this, and then it like, come on, man, they already prepared for it because you already telling them the shit that you doing. You telling on yourself before you do the shit. I'm telling y'all, the Schumann resonator just did some shit. Y'all better pay attention. That Schumann resonator is showing y'all what's happening. Huh? This is, it's like what they've been waiting for, you know what I mean? This is going to expose that the world is one big stage.
Yo, I almost just gave him a purple backpack.
It's going to be fun, though. It's going to be fun. Look. You see that activity?
Oh, dang.
That's some spikes for your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love him as myself.
Who said? Chicago. I don't know. Let's get back to talking about these people on here, man. These people on YouTube is crazy. Sherelle and them doing their little 1-2 step. Let's talk about the not shit, right? They funny. Damn, she really trying to hold lives about me. Wow, she is mad. Where did this person come from? Listen, I want y'all to think about this. Lady T, I don't even know who Lady T is, right? So she came in beefing with She Paints. She Paints came over here. She Paints is back with the knot. Lady T is back with the knot. So why the fuck is they still talking shit about us? If you back with your man, why is we your topic of conversation? Something is wrong with her. You hear me? Nah, something is really wrong with her. She wants to be relevant. Cause look, she done took the Knots page down and she done took Maggie's page down, right? So she knows that there's an audience for the Knots people and Maggie's people, right? All she gotta do is make it seem like she's against the same thing that they against, right? Which is us and the Discord, right? So she's gonna use the next couple of days trying to talk about us to pull them in, because she knows that there's a bunch of owls running around here with no nests. You know what I mean? They all begging for the knot to be back. Oh man, that's funny. Melissa over there. All the regulars are over there. Melissa's over there in the comment section. And Melissa's over here too, listening, because she's like, oh, Ralph, oh, punk ass here. I would know. LOL. See? Because she knows Melissa is that much watching us, that much, you know what I mean? She's got multiple accounts. She's in here listening to us and then look, in real time, she's typing in the comment section, responding to us, right? Tara's over there. Mom Star. Why is all of Maggie's followers, or all the people that's coming from Maggie and the Knots, why are they all over there? Huh? 34 of them in there. And Plotter's over there talking about, I refuse to listen to Ralph. Well, how are you not listening to me? You're talking about me. Make that make sense. You're talking about me. My name keeps coming out your mouth. You know what I mean? Melissa's talking about Tara, but it's love is love. Like, yo, they're really having like this whole, like, it's weird. It's getting real weird. We over here doing conversations on TikTok. You know, why is she not doing truck driver events? Why is she not doing truck driver events or something like that? She should be at a truck derby or something. She need to take her wig off and let it fly. Huh? Lady T know damn well she don't want to roast with us. She do not want us to roast her. She don't want us digging up no type of history of her. Them broad ass shoulders that she got tell me everything I need to know. She out here with linebacker shoulders talking about she a trophy. You ain't no damn trophy. You the event. You is not the trophy. You the whole damn event. You the obstacle course. Oh, big shoulder having ass. Oh, 58 years old sitting there having an infatuation about a 34-year-old talking about something. I'll just be your internet wife. Talking on some weird ass shit. We don't even got to do it. I could just think about you. Like, you old nasty ass, old ass. You should be somewhere taking care of grandkids or some shit. You old as hell sitting on the internet fantasizing about a dude that want penis. You weird as shit. He want the same shit that you want. Y'all both sitting there fantasizing about getting dick down. Make that shit make sense. You talking about, ooh, I'm just a foot long. He talking about, ooh, I can go for a foot long too. Neither one of y'all talking about Subway. Get y'all motherfucking asses out of here. Oh, nasty asses. sitting over there talking about something. Oh, it's messed up that he's laughing at Maggie. Maggie done laughed at everybody in this sector. Done started shit with everybody in this sector, done put lies on everybody in this sector, and now we can't get a chuckle off of her. I thought we had to have thick skin. I thought we needed thick skin. Don't get mad now because we got that thick skin. Now, Lady Letitia, I mean, not Lady Letitia. Sorry, Lady Letitia. Y'all got to change. Y'all, you need a different name because this Lady T person, you got Lady T, this mother sucker right here. Oh, special needs baby. Oh, Cabbage Patch Kid ass having this motherfucker beefing. She don't know what she beefing with. She used the death of Ronnie as a way to grift online to get numbers, and now she using the Knott's page going down as a way to get numbers. So now she act like she rallying the troops and fighting for him. My man, my man, my man. Y'all know he mad at me right now, but y'all gotta help me get him back because this my man, my man, my man. And Maggie's clowns is over there. Yes, it was Ralph that took the page. Yes, we have nowhere to go. You mind if we come over here? Oh, we don't know where we're going to go. Maggie, we can't do nothing without Maggie. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all all want to be over here. That's the thing. Y'all just come on back over here, okay? Just come on back over here, okay? Just stop it. Y'all know y'all want to be over here. Y'all know y'all want to rock with love is love. Y'all know y'all do. That's why y'all keep repeating it. That's why y'all keep saying it. Just look, put y'all pride to the side. Bring your ass back over here. I'm going to open up the Discord to all of y'all, okay? Maria, where you at? I know you in the shadows somewhere. Get your ass out here. I know you somewhere lurking. Where you at? Just come on back. I know y'all want to be back. Just come on back. I know. You know. Is y'all looking for me to apologize? Huh? Is this one of those happy wife, happy life things? Huh? Tell me. Tell me what you want. Tell me it ain't good enough for you, babe. Huh? Y'all motherfuckers want me to be on some Jodeci shit? What is it exactly are y'all looking for? Huh? Tell me. Just be honest. Just be real. Huh? If you want some penis, just say you want some penis because this shit getting weird. This foreplay is getting weird. I don't know what's going on. Just throw the fucking party already and invite me. I just come dick y'all down or something because I don't know what the hell this is. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's just getting weird. All right? We done took all the shit out the refrigerator already. We done used whipped cream, bananas, the kids' Jell-O, everything. Can we do it already? Like, what the fuck is we waiting for? Huh? Dang. You ain't getting the knot back, okay? I don't know what y'all doing. You out here in that damn diesel truck and shit. They all over there trying to rally over there in a new place. They talking about something. He's over there using them crystals on them girls to get in their minds and stuff. I don't even be asking y'all shit. He's over there using the crystals and he's manipulating them and that's why we went over there and told Maggie we got 27 wives. That's why we said that shit, because we knew y'all was going to try to turn that shit into something else. Now y'all out there trying to make it seem like it's something that is not. Yes, and he's online pimping. Yes, he is online pimping. That's what he's doing. And then the same panel that you say I'm online pimping on is sitting there saying that her man is in Manhattan slanging and danging. Come on. Yeah, they looking for a new church to worship from. Emo top. Emo top. They need a new tabernacle. Emo top. Maggie backup page done got snatched up. Damn, ads. Damn. Think about it. Lady T was almost over here. Y'all don't remember that email that she sent me on Facebook? Y'all remember what she sent me on Facebook when she was trying to come over here talking about something? I'm gonna break my news to a bigger platform, so on and so forth. And then she tried to reach out to Danny. So yeah, so she got, virtually rejected by both of us, and now she's a little scorned. So you know what I mean? I'm sorry if I didn't want to see pictures of your hoo-ha. I could have just asked the knot for that shit. I don't want you to send me pictures of your hoo-ha. I don't care what it looked like over there trying to tell everybody that shit tight. Anybody that tell you that shit tight is a lie. They a damn lie. It's probably whole 2-liter soda bottles going in that motherfucker thing. That motherfucker probably look like a meat curtain. She over there talking about something. And it's so tight. It's so yeah, that motherfucker dried up like a prune. I use my rosary. Why are you trying to put those thoughts of you in somebody else's head, you nasty son of a mother bugger? We don't want to know about you being in that truck doing type weird shit. Is that what Jaguar meant when she said she's a trucker favorite? Did they all meet at the truck stop? They probably all met at that local truck stop. I'm telling you. They all be hanging out at that truck stop. I think C-Paint might be a motherfucking truck driver too. All them truck driver women got no neck and big ass shoulders. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All y'all ain't like that. I'm sorry. I seen some beautiful truck driver women. I did. Scrolling the internet and I seen it to them. Yeah, they be on like Truckers America on TikTok and stuff. They be sitting in groups and stuff on there. Be like 8 of them on the panel. I ain't mean to say that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be specific. I ain't gonna talk about all truck drivers. I'm gonna just talk about that one specific truck driver with the big ass shoulders. Go by the name of Lady T. Talking about she's a ex booger sugar head. No, you are a current booger sugar head. That's how you met the knot. You and the knot was at a cocaine party. Yeah. Y'all had that Tunchi. Yeah. Had that pink shit that Diddy was talking about. It was you, it was the knot, and it was Ray J. All y'all was there. Yeah. I remember because Lady T was like, hey, Ray J, why don't you call Kim? I remember. And then Kanye West showed up. And he was like, Kanye West showed up and Kanye West was like, let's have a toast to the douchebags. Every one of them that I know. Let's have a toast to the jerk offs who will never take work off. And I'm always on. Roll. Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah. All of them was there. Tell them who gonna be there. They making up this shit as they go. You hear me? They making this shit up as they go. Shit. Yeah, Lady T over there talking about something, and I'll take my wig off. I'll be the nigga that you want me to be. If you don't get your motherfucking Samuel L. Jackson ass up out of here. All of them keep on trying to say the same thing, putting my name in a title, trying to get me to go back and forth with them. For what? You was doing fine beefing with Carl. How did you end up putting my name in your title? Like, how did you end up even mentioning us? Like, that shit don't make sense. That means you're creating shit out of thin air. First, it's an apology. Then it's this. So you go on Maggie's panel, oh, Ralph, I owe you an apology, da-da-da-da-da. And then you start running your fucking mouth. Like, what type of weird shit is you on? She out here like it's motherfucking 1997 Players Club and shit. Talking about she's still looking at motherfuckers talking about something. Make the money, don't let the money make you. If you don't get your diamond mindset ass up out of here, if you don't get your motherfucking $1 bill, I don't pay you country boys nothing. Huh? You better sit your ass down before I make change. Oh man. Have we reached max capacity with the sister wives? All right, time for me to fill the mistress table up. It was kind of funny. If I was in a room full of guys, would have been funny. I gotta say something to him because he act like he don't know he's got to twist that handle before he pull the door closed, and he just keeps doing it. And the fact that Plotter is over there, that only lets me know that Plotter is Murph. He just ain't got nowhere to talk shit about me right now. Murph, if Murph is in jail or if Murph is being investigated, Plotter is in close, like Plotter is trying too hard. Like Plotter is like, I got something for Ralph. Like, who the fuck is Plotter? Where did Plotter come from? And why do you got something for me? My birthday's not even till next year. Like, what is the surprise? I didn't even know y'all like me like that to be, building up surprises for me and stuff. Is everybody invited? What? What? They saying they got surprises and shit for me. Like, yeah, I got something for him. Like, damn, I didn't know I meant so much to you. You went out and bought me something? When do I get it? Should I expect it in the mail? Because these people they just not making no sense. Lady Leticia, did the strikes come off? Come on up, Lady Leticia. And we ain't trying to hear that you tired or none of that, Lady Leticia. You get your ass up here. Well, I'm tired. Today is it? No, hell no. Maggie already cried this morning. That's I woke up like the best part of waking up. And Maggie was like, I lost another page. I can't do it, guys. I'm defeated. I am defeated. You won. Danny Peekaboo. Danny Peekaboo. She beasted me. She what? She pisted me. How you doing today? Stop laughing, Lady Leticia.
Hello, Ralph. I'm not laughing.
Stop. Where them fans at? You better stop laughing. You know she over there broken, torn apart. I ain't never seen nothing. Devastated. I don't even know what word to use for this.
Yeah. She looks upset, doesn't she?
I ain't never. Her hair wasn't dead or nothing. She was up all night drinking.
Oh boy.
Did you see it? She ready to expose everything. Watch. The next time she go live, she just gonna rip the wig off. Like, I'm sick of this shit. Watch. She gonna have a little Michael Jackson Jerry curl and shit. Watch.
She sent the information to be removed, but she didn't send the correct information because Danny said it would have lifted immediately. It would have came off. So she has to put the she has to put the strikes in the comments and say remove these 4 strikes and list them. And
Okay.
she didn't list them.
When you got the email, right, and it tells you about the strikes from the page, and then
Yes.
it gives you the reference to the person that you have to reach out to email, right?
Yes.
You can email her, which should give her a link to the place to send the email, like, you know what I mean? Because when Wolf tried that with me, like, oh, I can't find the video that I did that in, da 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 da. Shit, I sent them the links to the motherfucker. Here you go. These the ones that
Okay. Yes, I can send her a
Hey,
picture.
yeah, so you can send her, like, from your email, you can email it to her or forward it to her so she can have the ability to get to it from her email in order to lift it. Like, to where as though
Okay.
she can just click on it from her email and then it'll say, like, remove it. Like, I don't know if you have the email or you can forward it to her from your email. Like, you should be able to click on it where it says, or contact this person or dispute it. You should be able to contact her through email, and then so on and so forth. But that's if she
Okay.
really want to do it. She looked like she just want to, on some ego.
Yeah, she might not be
Because what
for
it,
real.
I know, because what it sounds like is like she sent Danny an email, but what she did was she copyrighted the email, so that way if Danny showed the email, she can put a strike on Danny's page for using copywritten. You get what I'm
Oh,
saying?
wow.
That sounds like
Yeah.
she's still playing some type of game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she
I
did
don't
that
trust
10 o'clock
her.
this morning. I seen her ass crying at 7. So I was sitting there making my coffee with the biggest smile on my face. I was dancing and shit. And she was sitting there, and I kind of felt bad. I was like, damn, why am I getting so much? Like, I'm actually enjoying this. And she was sitting there like, hey, I don't know, guys. This was a bad idea. I don't know. I don't want to go streaking in the quarry no more. I was like, damn, got your ass out here like Will Ferrell and shit.
Yeah, she was pretty upset. um, yeah, I didn't feel sorry for her because I don't trust her. I don't trust her at all. She keeps changing her mind
Yeah, it done
about what she's
changed 3
gonna do
times.
and stuff. Yeah.
First it was just come have a conversation, and then after she seen you on Danny's panel, then it was like a different level of anger. And then, like, to make it up, to blame it on the fan, though, like, she was dancing with the fan. Did you not see her? She had the fan. And in my mind, I'm thinking, like, yo, there's a whole boots on the ground wave going on right now. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
buying no damn fan for Maggie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's going to these cookouts or parties. Like, hell, I went to adult day at the park, and everybody had fans. They, like, we kicked all the kids out the park, and they had adult day.
Yeah. Oh. My mom bought that fan for me, and we went to a event where they had boots on the ground, and we were practicing trying to do the dance. So yeah, that's where I got my other fan from. While she's talking about I was celebrating with my fan, she said I got up and was dancing.
Whole lie. Whole lie. Every time you go live, you have that damn fan. Cause what, every time I seen you go live, that fan was sitting right there for you to be able to pick it up. Is your phone going out? It said that video is unavailable. Lady T is funny. Can you hear me? Nah, your phone going in and out.
Yeah. Today was to sign in.
You was outside? It's coming back in now, I think.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah, it's doing the Watusi.
Yeah, I don't trust her.
Yeah, very, very, very. I mean, that's why I say like she should have went out on a limb and did it first, especially after a week of backbiting. You know, her secretly going, and manipulate, like literally you want at night and you want instruct people's pages, and then the next day you use their content as if everything was okay, knowing that you had those strikes coming. She still used your content the next day. Hey, when you close that door, you got to turn the handle before you close it. You keep slamming it. Yeah. When you go out, you got to do the same thing too.
Right. She was using my content like it wasn't nothing.
When you go out, you keep slamming it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that was crazy to me that she continued to use it afterwards. And remember when I came over to your panel, I asked you, I was like,
Yeah.
damn, YouTube blocked the fans? I ain't never seen that happen before. They took the fans out. Like, these motherfuckers is not about to keep on waving these fans. Remember when I came over to your panel, I had said, I was like, Maggie's gonna use your content now. You know what I mean? And I was saying, like, do y'all have a agreement? And you was like, we got an agreement on the content.
Yeah, that was a while ago. After she started striking me, we didn't have there's no more agreement. She breached it when she went on there and struck me, because she was using my content too, but she went and deleted or hid all the content that she did with me, so I couldn't even find the ones that she had used of mine. So, and she said as much. She said, I went in one night and I hid all those videos that I had of Letitia's so that she couldn't strike me back.
Right.
And then I went and struck her 3 times. And then I don't know what the 4th one was for. The 4th one was for the fan.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, she's that fan thing that bothered the hell out of her. I don't know what it was. Like maybe you looked it too comfortable, but I know after she seen you, I think y'all, is it called the Royal Mess or the Royal what's
Yeah.
that? Yeah,
The Royal Mess. Yes.
yeah. Y'all put that back together, right?
Yes.
And y'all put that back together without her. Oh yeah, she is mad as hell at you. Did you put the table back together without her? Oh yeah, that's why you thinking that it's the fan. It's a little bit more than that. When she said that you celebrated, she was really meaning you capitalized the most. You stand to gain the most from it, right? Especially
Yeah.
with Danny mentioning your name, you know what I mean, and everything like that. She's like, Lady Letitia gains to capitalize the most from my downfall. So this is what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do.
That's what she said. Yeah. And she wanted to strike me more. She just didn't. Or she couldn't, because I hid all the videos. Danny had explained to me how to get rid of them but keep them.
Right.
And she sent me the information to respond to the strikes as well. So that helped. Because I had just said a few words. Danny had a book.
That's what I mean. Like, that's what I had said that before it happened. I was like, Danny Robinson's going to help her, put the right information in,
Yeah,
so
she
on and
did.
so forth. Because, like, we might be new to this, and might need help, here and there, understanding what it
Yes.
is that they're asking for. Because I looked at the details of Maggie's email that she sent in, And I'm like, damn, Maggie, she sent this shit in. She talking about, yes, my stage name and this, that, and the. Like, she sent hella details in, like, to whom it may concern. I'm writing on behalf of my behalf. I was like, what the fuck, you uneducated mother? Who the hell writes on behalf of their behalf? How you writing a letter talking about yourself, but still talking about yourself in the third party? As you write, like, man, this. But yeah, so she flooded them with details. And this is how you know she has other people helping her, right? Because
Yeah.
they're writing it as if to say, we're writing on behalf of this that was used by this person, you know, and it belonged to the property of this person, right? But this is
Right.
a third party saying, right. You know what I mean? Because when you're reading it, it says like he used her content. If I'm writing this, I'm going to say he used my content, right?
Right.
But
Right.
it's in the email, it says he used her copywritten content. That means somebody else is helping her compose this bullshit. And yeah, but it's fun though. It's fun because you see the truth prevail. And that's always
Right.
a glorious thing when the truth prevails, you know?
Right. Yeah,
You
you
got
see the truth.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. And they over there trying so hard to, and where's all these owls there? They ain't got nowhere to go. And I don't know what to do. Like, I want to open up my coop, but I'm afraid that they gonna run all the hens away. And I can't do nothing with owls due to the fact that they don't have no appendages. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
you know, I those owls, they gonna have to hoo the hoo, you know. So don't be surprised if you don't see a couple of them over in your area, you know, doing
Yeah,
that.
they do like to come by and also defend her. It's interesting. All in my chat. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they are heavy antagonizers. You seen Maria in the chat on AT2's page when she
yes.
was over there. Maria all in the chat. Man, these
She
people
even
are
bought a
weird.
membership to talk
I
to you.
know. I said, this is crazy. She was like, I could talk now. I was like, oh my goodness.
Mhm. She was
She
flirting with
purchased,
you.
she purchased a membership. She
Yes,
was
she
like,
sure did.
"So what if I like it?" I was like, what the heck? We was in a Discord. I'm like, you see this shit? Like, it's weird. Like, this is what they want. Like, this is foreplay to them. Like,
Yeah,
this shit is weird.
it was.
I was like, I don't know what the hell this is. This is
I
very
said,
weird.
oh, somebody's chasing after Ralph.
I said, I was in Discord. I was like, watch this. I was like, Maria, let's start all over. I can't even remember what she said. It was funny because she was just like, yes. And she's, man, listen, that shit is weird. That is weird. And
Yeah,
like,
it is.
and he put it on membership only. And I caught myself being smart. I was like, I guess who can type in the comment section. That motherfucker that went and bought a membership. Like, I could type now. I was like, what? I ain't never seen nobody buy a membership just to continue conversate with me. Like, yo,
Right.
you
Yeah.
do it. That is weird.
I
That is
thought that was
weird.
funny. I said, oh, she didn't pop back up in here to mess with Ralph. Mm.
I don't know what's going on with that. That's all weird. They come like that though. They build that, you know, they build that. It's like, you know, I guess in the 90s, you know, we did the same thing, but it was smaller though. It was like a chuckle and a you silly and a little hit on the shoulder. And I guess y'all used to like put the hair behind y'all ear afterwards. Like, you was so silly. And you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that moment that build up that little, you know, sexual energy, and then you build it, and then you build it, and then. But now these motherfuckers is like drop kicking your kneecaps, like shut the fuck up, bow. You wanna hold me? You want?
All at the same time.
Yeah, like I don't know what's going on, man, because these are the same people who like they literally like over there like yes, and he's talking to them women like that and so on and so forth, and he's something's wrong with him, and then as soon as you see him in the chat, they like, hey, can I
Yeah.
like what the you know what I mean?
Yes. Flirting with you.
I don't know
Yeah,
what's
I
going on.
saw that.
I don't know
This
what's
is
going on.
funny.
What does that say? It's weird because like think about it. AT2 was talking about something completely different.
Totally
And
different.
they came over there and they try to flood the chat with the owls. Like we're supporting you from Maggie's panel, trying to show that her collective is over there, right?
Right.
So we in the Discord watching it like, nah, come on, we can go over there and put fans in the chat for Lady Leticia. Go put fans in the chat. AT2 don't even know it's a whole comment section beef going on. Right?
Yeah.
He just sitting there like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where all these fans is coming from. I don't know what that's about, but fantastic. So
Fans in the chat. That is so funny.
yeah,
It's a trend. It's trending.
yeah, and then like you start seeing like all the owls go back to the bushes, like except for like Maria and like I think Tara was probably like saying something or whatever. But you see all the owls like kind of like dwindle back into the bushes, like after they start seeing all the fans, like, oh shit, they deep. Like AT2 numbers going up. It went from like 200 to 400 to 400 to 600. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in the chat, but I'm loving it. What's all the fans? What's this about? Like, what's? I thought it was funny.
Oh gosh, that is funny.
We're over here for Maggie. We're over here for Maggie, and I know it really it really got up under him because AT2 said love is love. You know what I mean? So I know they probably was like fuck. But then again, like the same people who saying why can't everybody just get along are the ones not trying to get along. Make that shit make sense. You know what I mean?
Exactly. They're the ones that's keeping up the dust and keeping up the vitriol on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then going around and trying to make it seem like they're the ones that's tired of all of the fighting and bickering in the sector. And all right, so why every time somebody come to y'all and say, look, can't we just be bygones, so on and so forth, y'all always the ones like, no, because I don't like the way you make me feel. Like what the fuck? So it's you
coming up with excuses. Yeah, it's you.
So I like the way she was over there like Danny did that. Danny peekaboo. She done gave Danny a whole nother persona. I know Danny Robinson. I know Danny Montana. This motherfucker Danny peekaboo is dangerous because she created that motherfucker. That motherfucker must be stalking her in her sleep. Like Danny peekaboo.
Yeah.
Hey, peekaboo came and see me last night. I'm scared of Danny peekaboo. I don't know. I want Danny Robinson back. I am so afraid of Danny peekaboo. Danny peekaboo don't play right. Danny peekaboo had Lady Leticia up there. I never seen Danny Robinson have nobody up there. And Danny peekaboo had Lady Leticia. Oh my God, please. I said, this is good to eat. I was sitting over there. Listen, I ain't never been, I'm talking about smiling from ear to ear because I'm watching it. I'm loving it. I'm like McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? I'm loving it because I'm looking, I'm like, this is the perfect play. Why not, help Lady Leticia get the page back and bring her up on the panel? It's like the perfect, Montana move right there. It's like, wow, got your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you fell for it. You fell for it. And then the hook, line, and sinker was to make her talk about it on her new page, right? So now you're talking about being the person that struck other people's pages. I said, this is beautiful because now there's proof that you the motherfucker. So man, she just set herself up, and it's like she walked right into it. And that's why I keep on saying, like, you always say you want to, have a debate with somebody, but you can't even see the intellectual fight that's taking place before your damn eyes.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That is so true.
Sitting over there acting so blind to the operation. Your ass been got. Hook, line, and sinker. Even AT2 went over there and fished some information out of AT2 was like, so why did you attack Lady Letitia's page again? And she's like, because of the goddamn fans. It was the fan. It was
Fan.
not even making sense. Like literally, like that clip alone can get sent to YouTube because it's not making sense. So you're
Right.
using our policy as a way to, attack people's pages because of how you feel about something that they have on, or that's petty as hell.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she had that fan in her hand and she was dancing and she was happy. Like,
Yeah.
you came against somebody's happiness. For real, she's dangerous. And she looking for a friend so bad. She's like, we love the 9, we love 82. We love Lady Letitia too,
Yeah.
but fuck Lady Letitia.
Fuck her. Bitch.
She is so hurt over there. I never seen so many different personalities just
You.
man, that shit was like, first she was like, you got to have tough skin over here. If you ain't got no tough skin, get the fuck out of the black tea sector. Hey, 3 shots later, she's like, I don't know what to do. Andy Montana got me going crazy. I'm going crazy. I don't know what to do. Maybe I might clean up my kitchen. I knew she was losing it when she said she was going to clean up the kitchen. I said, oh,
Did
yeah.
she clean it up? It looked like
Oh,
it was
no.
clean.
Nah, she didn't clean it up, but she said she was going to clean it up. And that right there says a lot. That means your ass is spiraling. You about to, I guess I just become a home nurse. And yeah, you got to think of other shit to do. You got to start learning other shit. Your ass might be working up the street at the hotel, maintenance and shit, coming through. For real, your ass might be the hotel cleaning lady. For real. She gonna have to learn other trades. She gonna be fuck around selling moon pie soon. She gonna be the meat lady. She gonna be the meat lady out there in Canada. Meats, get your meats. Got all the meats. We just got this new gator sausage in. You might want to try it. Get your ass out of here. For real. She tried so hard to attack. I'm so happy because we was kind of tired of taking care of Luther. Let's be honest. Between the vet bill and the Jack Daniels and pooping all over the floor and shit, we was about tired of taking care of Luther. And I say that collectively because we all was taking care of Luther, whether you want to believe it or not. Because every time she was live, you was making sure that you seen Luther to make sure Luther was okay. And she looked like she might be doping Luther up and shit because Luther was sitting there on her shoulders too stiff. Like she was patting that motherfucker and he was like, you
probably had a contact.
She's smoking all them damn pre-rolls. You got to listen. I never seen nobody be able to just do the shit that she do, like Jack Daniels. 17 shots in all day long. Ain't got a friend. You not drinking with a friend. You not drinking for social. Like you just sitting at home drinking. You know how many different versions of yourself you gotta go through when you drink alone? Nah, because one minute you be like, man, I don't like my life. I just send me anybody, God. Just send me anybody, please.
Yeah.
Next minute you like, I can't stand people. That's why I'm alone right now, because people get on my nerves. Now you talking to guy, you denouncing him, you gonna say, I'm gonna do better. You like,
Yeah.
Like, you know how many stages of herself she going through sitting there drinking alone? It ain't like she can, she got somebody she can have a conversation with, get some of that sexual frustration off afterwards.
Right.
That's probably why she's drinking so much now, so she can hold it in and have that one good piss. You know, that piss when you break the seal.
Yeah. Because if
Yeah.
you start going, it's
Yeah, that one you hold it in for a real long time. Then when you finally do it, it's like an orgasm. That motherfucker hit the toilet like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, motherfucker, damn near melt into the toilet seat. And they get down to that little bit at the end. That shit give you a chill through. That's too much detail, ain't it? Y'all know. Every last one of y'all knew exactly what I was talking about. Everybody knew exactly what I was talking about. Like, oh my God, he is so right. And that's what's making it so funny. Ooh, damn. Ooh. Like sitting on a cold toilet seat. Ooh, shit. And she's sitting there trying to hold that motherfucker in for 17 hours because that's the only good feeling she ever gonna feel down there. Ain't a motherfucker volunteering to blow on that shit down there.
right. I think she's gonna be
motherfucker probably
this lonely person because of
lonely as hell.
Yeah.
She don't got Murph no more to talk to on the phone on the back end.
Yeah, he's gone. Jag's gone. She act like she missed Jag.
She does. She said Jag was calling her every day. That's probably the most her phone was ever ringing when Jag was calling her. For real.
She had a
we don't
real
really
brain.
right. We don't really know how lonely people are in life. Like some of this social media stuff becomes these people, you know, when they create these characters on here, they really become the character. Like you got to think about like Comic-Con type shit. You got to think of like cosplay, you know what I mean? Like when I go out LARPing, I'm out there. I'm in the fields. You feel me? Like I'm really out there, you know? When I go when I go to my you know, cause sometimes I hang out with my cool friends and we'll go play like Magic the Gathering and stuff. Don't tell nobody I'm telling you this, okay? We'll go play like Magic the Gathering and stuff like that. And sometimes we'll do like a whole, you know, academy, you know, and you know, Dumbledore and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? And then sometimes you know what I mean? You got to come out and expect those to Patronum some shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. Like, I like to be Harry Potter. I don't know. You could be Hermione. You could be who you want. You know, maybe Ron. You know, I don't know. You know, you're allowed to pick your characters now. You're allowed to pick your character. That's the one thing about it. You pick your characters now. All right. Hey, Maggie, if all else fail, go ahead and take this last YouTube check, right? Buy you an Xbox, right? Download Call of Duty, right? And you can come over and you could play Call of Duty with us, okay? Over on TikTok, okay? You could be my
That's very generous of you.
You could be my gopher in the game. I just want you to go for this, go for that.
Go get the ammunition.
Yeah, go over that box over there. Hurry up, come back.
Oh, she gonna be mad at you.
I can't do that. Hey, listen, we can't do nothing about nothing that she doing. She put all of this in motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she
wanted
did.
to do all of this. She wanted to target and attack.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's part of that. We ain't got nothing to do with that. We can keep on trying to say like we already tried everything. Let's be honest. We already tried.
We did.
We tried to be nice to her. She did the apology thing. She took, you know, she went on the apology tour, so on and so forth. You know, we accepted it. We said, hey, we hope now that you're out of that, you know, situation that you would, you know, approach things better. Maybe, you know, show us a little bit of you, you know, whatever the case may be. So like we went through this already. So for I don't know. You ain't about to slap me in the face. You know, and make me keep on believing that this shit ain't what it is. Like, right. So all those other people can sit over there and Maggie's so sweet, she's Switzerland, she's neutral, she don't have a side. Why the fuck is she talking to the knot on the back end then to know that he's so distraught about his page being missing? Who else is talking to the knot on the back end? Do you talk to the knot on the back end? I didn't think you did. I don't think none of us really talked to the knot on the back end. Yes, I had contact with the knot on the back end because that's how I came over to YouTube first. So it makes sense. But it wouldn't make sense for Maggie to have that much contact with the knot on the back end.
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
Right,
I mean,
like they're friends.
Yeah, to really be like, hey guys, I talked to the knot on the back end and he's really not okay. Who the fuck cares? This what? Now you got feelings for people. This you coming from the same person who didn't have a care about what people said about them. Like you don't even care about yourself, but now all of a sudden you care about the knot.
It's weird.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not friends with the knot. We're not friends. We don't. He's going through. Denot's really going through something. He's not doing well.
But
she care.
Like she cared. That's what I'm saying. Like I talked to the knot on the back end, guys, and I just want to say that we should all try to be a little nicer because he's not in the good place. He's in the sunken place. Yes, and your ass in the motherfucking sunken place too. You gonna tell us the motherfucking you sitting there talking about something not in the good place. The only reason why you know he not in the good place because your motherfucking ass not in the good place. Both of y'all in that sunken place, looking at each other like, what did we do? What did we do? Motherfucker, the knot sitting there. I'm a star. Give us free. Nah, motherfucker. It's just a rap. It's just
It is. It really is.
You sitting there playing in people's face, sitting there talking about the not this, the not that, and then go over on AT2's live and we're here to show support. I sent all of my owls. I sent all of my owls over here. Who the fuck? What the fuck? And why the fuck? You can't sit there and keep on playing in people's face. Black people are only gonna let you play in their face so long.
For so long.
It's just like your grandmom at church. You only gonna sit there and fall asleep and keep on playing for so long before your ass is grass. And you know your ass is grass when they use your full name. So
yeah.
That's how you know she don't know Black America. She don't know Black America like we know Black America.
She thinks she knows.
Yeah, we know when to knock it the fuck off. We all had little sisters, little brothers, whatever the case may be, cousins, whatever. We knew
and move on.
We knew it when enough was enough. Like, all right, I play with them.
Yeah, I'm done. That's what I said. I said, I'm done. I'm done. I've said enough. I think I got it out of my system now. And she just keeps going like an energized bunny.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody trying to keep on doing that. Like, what make that shit make sense? I understand. Like, and then like she keep on trying to use these different words. Like, I am just hyper fixating on this at the moment. No, motherfucker, that's called stalking. Fuck is you talking about? just hyper fixating on this at the moment. That shit's called stalking. Ain't no hyper fixating at the moment.
Stalking.
Right. Nah, I am just hyper fixating on Lady Leticia at the moment. I am not stalking her. I put her name in the comments because I want her to know. I mean, come on. Are you stupid or are you dumb? But I'm both, motherfucker. At this particular moment, I'm both because this is.
Me too.
I'm about tired of her. Fucking swear everybody else is uneducated, but she's saying the most redundant ass shit. What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Everybody else. It is brigading. At least we know what brigading is. I mean, DaWise don't know what brigading is. I know what brigading is. Don't you know what brigading is?
I know, I remember that.
Make it Wayne. Get the fuck out. You don't know what the fuck none of that shit is, lady. Trying to make it seem like she knows some shit. I'm so tired of her. Like, I'm so glad we get a break from her.
Yes. Remember that 2 days? It was so peaceful.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. It really was.
It was. It was nice. I was like, man, yes. And then,
That's funny.
I hope we get a bigger break. Like, listen, if she just pop up on, matter of fact, just go. Because listen, she could have been doing so much other shit. She could have been building and even the knot, he got it after. I was just now about to start getting along with content creators. What the fuck you mean you just now was starting to get along with content creators? That don't even make no sense. You didn't came from Clubhouse, came over to YouTube, then started a Rumble account, got, I was just now starting. I was just learning this stuff, and that's what fucks me up. And I was just now learning how to get along with my brothers and sisters, and they did this. So motherfucking Pippi La Pew ass up out of here. Weird ass. I'm sick of them, man. They playing in our face. Sitting there.
Yeah, they are doing that.
That's an R. Kelly move right there. That's why them women that follow R. Kelly, they still look at him like the 10-year-old. R. Kelly was saying shit like, and when I was younger, I had a infatuation with my mom. So whenever she used to drink stuff from a coffee mug, I would put my lips on the same part she put her lips on.
Wow.
And it would make me think I was kissing her. And them girls was like, oh my God, he got mommy issues. And when I see him, I still see that little kid that's fucked up. And now they looking at the knot the same way. Oh, Lady T thinks she can fix him. That's still my man. That's so motherfucker. If you don't get, man.
Yeah. She's a savior.
Something is not right with them. Something is not right. He's sitting over there like, I don't want you. You expose me. I'll never deal with you again. You will not energy harvest off of me. And then she go live like, you still love me. I'm still going to be with you. We still going. Something is wrong with you. That you could get charged for that.
Yeah, it really sounds really possessive there.
Man. And then it's like, they all repeating the same thing. Like, what?
Oh, it's a repeat.
Man, we got to start a YouTube hugathon or some shit.
I think she posted something on her page, Lady T, that said, take Denot's, give Denot his channel back and give Maggie back her channel too.
Oh no, she took that down. She said,
she did?
Yeah, she had to, because she said, if y'all don't give
Threat
and Maggie the channel back, that Vegas situation is going to look like Disneyland. Yeah.
Wow. No, she didn't.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's that stupid stuff.
Yeah, she lucky, because I said a screenshot of that motherfucker, sent that shit to YouTube.
Yeah.
Games. I don't know why they keep on playing games with intelligent beings. Like, they know that they carnal minded. Like, you can't make no threat like that with all this shit going on.
It's very
shit like that. You can't do no shit like that.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
And then, like, what you gonna do? You just gonna pick somebody to blame it on and take it out on? That's all you're doing,
right? Yeah, good question.
You don't even know who did it, but you just gonna pick somebody. Oh, right. I guess it's, Ralph did it. Well, fuck it, we did it then, because I see it. This is one I gladly. Y'all done lied on me about everything else. Shit, I take this lie. This the one I'll take. I'll take this one. I took all them other lies, but this the lie I'll take, like that. Who got his page took? Ralph did it. Yup, I take that lie. Yup, where I sign up. Where the line at for that? I don't see a big line for it. Shit.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't know she said all that.
I
That's
mean,
very
listen,
damaging. Very
right now,
nasty.
anything goes. Like we just blaming everything on Iraq. I mean Iran. Like we just blaming everything on the war. That's it. Like
Ooh.
their channels is gone because we at war. That's it. Like that's what happened. Like that's why their channels is gone, because the war. You know?
Yeah.
And in order for us to win this war, we had to eliminate certain variations of frequencies. You know?
Mm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was one of them nuclear.
Dangerous ones.
Yeah, we had to hit Maggie nuclear plant, the not nuclear plant, and Trees nuclear plant. Those were the nuclear plants we had to hit. You know, and Danny Trump pressed the button. Yup, yup, yup. Shit, real.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
Well, I mean, they playing the game, so they can't be mad because they played the game. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
She played the game. She did it.
She was so flippy floppy.
Right. Like you played the game. Like nobody asked you to do it. Like, and then like where the King World at that was over there? Where's all them backup people? Where Cultivate with Kai at? Where's what's the other one? Where they at? They
Her
supposed to be
friend.
over there. Yes, they supposed to be over there showing her support.
That's true.
Man, you know what? We gonna break all the rules around here. Where's Maria at? Maria, come on back.
Yeah, she wanted to talk to you. That was so funny.
Where you at, Maria? You need some subscriptions over here too. Shit, subscribe to this page, Maria. Shit, I could use a subscriber or two. Sorry, where you at?
Be a member.
You want to be a flight attendant? Fly your ass back over here. You know, y'all ain't got nowhere to go. That's what's wrong. Y'all know y'all chose the wrong side. And now y'all looking at the winning side, mad as hell, looking at the winning circle, mad as hell. Nah, come on. Grab a cup. There's enough for everybody. you just can't come back, to the house. That's all.
Right. Right. It's something else. It's interesting to see her flip flop like she does. Changes her mind every 5 seconds and then manipulate the situation and making it different.
I know, like she done rewrote history like 4 times.
Yeah. Yes.
You talk about timeline shifts, like she done rewrote this shit 7 times already. She had people that was there questioning their self. Like, now I know I heard her say that shit to Bonnie.
Right.
I know they was putting that in the comment section promoting Murph. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, she wants to say that I said that she said CPS. I said Jag. I'm not changing this history of what happened.
That's what I'm saying. She trying to say that you said that she called CPS on you, and I was like, what?
Right.
No. That's the story was, and then that's not even a story. We was all there. Jaguar said, I wish I knew your address because I'll send CPS there. So
exactly.
Nobody made that up. We were there for that. You know what I mean? So for her to be like, yeah, lady, I teacher said that I called CPS on her. Like, if you don't get your motherfucking, I thought I saw a booty cat ass up out of here.
Booty cat. Oh boy.
Yeah, see, look at this. This is the shit. Hold on. I'm gonna open it. I'm not, because I don't want y'all to. All right, watch this. Open link. Yeah, let's open this. See, this is what she said right here. I mean, I'm refraining from going live because it's beyond evident I will say something not meant for hearing consumption. I'm not being blamed for this, for speaking it and apparently giving these people who clearly know YouTube back to front and then been here years. I have zero respect for you cowards. You waited until I came out on an emotional rant and used this time to make him lose his channel and place sole blame on me. Hear me when I say this. When I love it to death and I don't give a F who don't like it, that's to friends, etc. And I view him as a friend, and right now he is hurting. I learned all this BS from you, worthless MFers, and I assure you, if this hack isn't removed so he gets his channel back, the Vegas. Hold on, because the next part is serious. Hold on. It's AI. It's AI. Hold on. So she said, if this hack isn't removed, right? This is how upset she is. So she's saying that we strategically waited. Think about this. We strategically waited for her to go on an emotional rant to target his page to make it look like she did it. Now, I want y'all to think of how asinine and redundant that sounds. Not only will one have to be able to predict the future, one will have to predict how you are going to respond in that said future, right?
Yes.
So she's saying that we orchestrated or waited for her to go on an emotional rant. How the fuck do we know you emotional? Nobody knows your emotions but you. We ain't got no motherfucking emotion meter waiting for your ass to pop off. Like that shit.
Emotion meter.
That you would even put that in a sentence and say, y'all, I came out on an emotional rant. Like, you cowards waited for me to come out on an emotional. How do we know when you was gonna come out on an emotional rant?
We had
that?
like how would we know that?
Is there a checklist sometimes that somewhere like, yep, her eyes are glossy, yep, her fingers are sweaty, yep, her knees are buckling. She's about to rant. Like, where's the checklist policy for this shit at? Like
we following her.
That's why I say this. That's why I say, man, these people are loony. Like, literally, like, okay. So then she say, hold on. I view him as a friend, and he's hurting. The knots hurting. All the fucking fear mongering, trauma bonding, emotional bondage that he's been putting on other people, you know, tearing down his family, talking about how America ain't shit and his Brazilian friends don't treat him like that. Now he's a hurting. Okay, but all right, in seriousness, it also contains this part. It says the Las Vegas tragedy will seem like a Disney movie the way I'll paint everyone involved and all you care about. Hold on, let me read this over. The Las Vegas tragedy will seem like a Disney movie way I'll paint everyone involved and all you care about off this app for FCCN. Oh shit. Okay. What? She painting shit now? She's an artist? Okay. So she basically said the Vegas tragedy will seem like a Disney movie the way I'll paint everyone involved and all you care about off this app. So she's gonna
Oh,
like wipe us, with
out.
whoever. Like, yeah, she's gonna paint the city red if they don't give the page back. Bow, 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 set it off in this motherfucker Queen Latifah type shit. Then she said, I don't care about no law, no nothing. We will all go to the train station one way express if this shit not resolved. So you know what that mean, right? Like she's gonna have her court in street type shit. Like she really talking gangster shit over the internet. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna take everybody down. Like we all going down. Like shut the. Are you serious? You can't make that shit make sense. That you literally like trying to put us in some type of fear because you fucking took your boyfriend's page down or whatever the fuck he is. You did it. You did that shit. You said it yourself. He don't know who he fucking with, and you was going to take him down. You even sent me a message on Facebook. You sent me a message on Facebook. You said he don't know who he fucking with, and you was going to take him down, and it wasn't going to be like no small takedown. You said you was taking it to big platforms. So, so don't sit out here and try to play no weird ass, I don't know who did it, and whoever did it, your ass is grass, and I'm going to get your motherfucking ass up out of here. You did it.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. And she's trying to cover it up.
Right.
Because nobody else knows. How come he doesn't know who took it?
I mean, he probably know who took it, but remember, it's reported as bullying and harassing. So he you know what I mean? So it was reported under the guidelines, not so much as, and it could have just
so it could be anybody.
Right, because remember, he had a couple of lives that he did during the Diddy trial where he was showing bullying and harassing, and the same person popped up in your live 3 or 4 times out there on the Diddy path. So you bullying and harassing her. You sitting there, this lady behind me, da 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 da. Somebody on your is bullying and harassing, and it's your ass to not just face it.
And they proved it, obviously, because
they
took it down.
Because they took it down, exactly. So then she trying to say y'all use my moment. Nobody told you to go up on Maggie's panel. Nobody told y'all to try to redo the trial of the knot. Or whatever y'all thought y'all was doing over there. For real. Like you paid the knot to go up on Maggie's panel so you can have further proof that he's bullying and harassing you, and he came over to her panel to do it. You think it's ironic that she went on both their panels and then they both their panels went down at the same time?
Yeah, that's right.
The knot panel go down first, and then she followed, or the knot follow her over to Maggie's panel, and then Maggie's panel go down. That's a paper trail. That's saying that he not only harassed me on this page, but he followed me over here and harassed me too.
Oh.
That's her. She knows how to do that shit. That's why she's getting praise from the Christian rock sector, because she was from the Christian rock sector, and her and the knot was beefing from the Christian rock sector, and all the Christian rock fans swore that they were going to get rid of the knot, and now she looked like a hero in the Christian rock sector as she sit there and try to make it seem like it was somebody else that did it. The internet is truly undefeated. So then she say, so it's going to look like Disneyland. I'll paint everything, everyone involved, and whoever cares. I don't care about no law or nothing. We all going to go to the train station, one-way express, if this shit not resolved. And while I'm already itching for a reason, you stupid 304s better remove strikes from Maggie's too. Don't let this app make you think a motherfucker just be chatting. That's where most make the biggest mistake. You made the biggest mistake, you dumbass. This is terroristic threats, you stupid.
It is.
Yeah, this is terroristic threats. I'll send the police to your house right now based off of this. Just this right here.
Yeah. It is a threat. It's a bad threat
with everything that's going on YouTube and everything that's going on in the world, This the shit you want to try to put out there?
Right.
Yeah, your ass will be up out
Wow.
that motherfucking truck real quick. Your ass will be having 3 hots and a cot. Keep on fucking around over there. Keep on being as tough as you want to be, but that's dumb as
Right.
hell. This is dumb as hell for you to leave this type of message on
Yeah.
YouTube. This is the most asinine and redundant type. This is literally terroristic threats. You're literally
Yeah.
trying to say that you're going to take out a bunch of people
People.
if they don't get their pages back.
Right. Threatening us and saying that it's going to be worse than the Las Vegas shooting.
Yeah, all y'all can go to jail for this one. This is like a RICO act. How many of y'all is it? How many of y'all involved? Shit, it's gonna take a team. Yeah, your ass is done up. You gonna put some shit out there like this. Like, this is way beyond the safety of the guidelines. You say you don't even care about law. You
Right.
saying you ready to go down in the blazing glory. So not only
Yeah.
are we not safe, you don't even care about your own health in it all.
Right.
That means you mentally disturbed. Like, this the shit that you look for when a kid is willing to harm themselves. It says, what are they willing to do to somebody else? You know what I'm saying? They'll put your
Right.
ass in therapy for 8 months for some shit like this.
Yeah. It really was really bad. This was really bad.
But whatever you putting in your nose, you
Threatening.
better stop putting that shit in there, because that shit got you thinking that you King Kong or some shit. Like, you can't send don't be sending no shit out there like that. Come on, girl.
No.
You is not that type to where as though you don't come with no army. You better stop. Like, what type of
Yeah.
game is you playing? You trying to put fear on a whole group of people like that? What the fuck can we do to get him his page back? I want y'all to think about that.
Yeah, what can we
any of
do?
us do? Like, even Storm Monroe, whoever orchestrated the taking of his page or whatever the case may. What the fuck? It's in the Lord's hands. You're gonna have to go see God about that.
Yeah.
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 Talk to God about that. We don't got nothing to do with that. That was God's plan.
Exactly.
Sitting there putting out heavy threats, talking about something you go, and
Very heavy.
the fact that you even brought up the Las Vegas tragedy,
Yeah.
that lets us know the direction of your threat. The fact that you brought that up, knowing that was a YouTube altercation that got out of control, so on and so forth, and that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
We know what you're talking about. We know that you're referencing, that type of measure. So you could play that game if you want to, but that was dumb. Like, that was literally dumb. Like, I'm not going to be the one to do it, but that was dumb. Like, literally somebody
Yeah.
can report you to the police and they'll have to come
Exactly.
see you about that, because that's literally terroristic threats.
Yes, it is.
That's
That's
the
right.
definition of it. Maybe you should have talked to Maggie. She could have gave you some of that 20-year knowledge that she got. Told your ass that was a bad idea.
Right. Don't do that.
Don't do it. Just say it on a live. That way you
Yeah,
can say it's
just
AI, But
don't do that.
yeah, don't put it in writing, but because then it's in black and white, and IP address and stuff like that. See, my aunt, she used to make, certificates of completion, and I used to learn how to make these certificates of completion also. But I did not make Murphs.
She didn't make Mercs.
Right. She didn't make Murphs. Shit, I'm starting to think you did make Murphs. That's why your ass was able to pick up the errors. You knew exactly where you went wrong. Yeah, I'll do better next time. On the next Sailor Moon. Feeling dirty by the moonlight. Always looking for a real fight. Get your ass up out of here. Got your ass looking real sloppy over there in Canada. Emo top. Emo top.
Okay, that got on my nerve.
That shit was getting on my nerves so bad. Like, yo, listen, everybody seen The Mummy. Like, yo, she really was
Right.
going back to like 1995 movies and shit. She pulled The Spawn out. Like, yo, what movies are you watching? Do they just got like a list of old American movies or some shit in Canada or
Right.
something? Like, why is she pulling out these old ass American movies?
Yes.
She pulled out the clown off of Spawn and said, "This is Danny Robinson." That shit didn't even make no sense to me.
No.
She showed you the Mummy and said, "This is Danny Robinson." That shit don't make sense to me. She showed
Right.
you an old scientific white guy and said, "This is Ralph." What the fuck? You just over there just no, I wasn't talking to you. And you just over there just making like this, like it's
making up stuff.
yes, it's like the furthest from it, like the furthest possible. And then she's like, "This is Danny." Like, yeah, Toothpaste, do not pass, go straight to jail. She'll have to answer about that. That's what I'm saying. Because you're threatening YouTube too, like because YouTube is the one that took their pages down. So you're not threatening us. You're threatening the entity that is YouTube. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Exactly.
that's like saying that you're going to go to YouTube, studios or whatever, and fuck some shit up. That's terroristic threats.
Right.
Yeah, if this don't get resolved, who you talking to? You ain't talking to us.
Yeah, who you talking
We
to?
just content creators and we are partner with YouTube. So even if you is talking to us, I'm sending that shit to my partner because
Right.
I partner with YouTube. So talk to my partner.
Talk to my partner.
Yeah. Talk to my partner. They'll figure that out. You know what I'm saying? So you better pump your brakes, Lady T. You out there in that motherfucking, you out there in that truck all day building up tension and shit. You better do some pull-ups and shit. Put a barbell in the back or something. I don't know what you need to do. Rub one out, I don't know. Shit. You better start getting some. You better go back and tell him to give you some recordings of him or some shit. Send you some audio recordings or whatever the fuck you need. But don't come barking over here with that weird ass shit.
Yeah. Just
Fuck around,
weird.
fuck
Very
around
weird.
for
Very
Christmas.
dangerous.
Absolutely. That's weird. Like, I don't care like how much content you trying to build. If you trying to live an Erica Kane life or a Christian Rock type life, if that's your blue face, nobody care about that. Like, but you start talking about, bringing harm to actual people's lives or person. Now you talking a whole different ball game, and I don't think you stand a chance on that type of playing field due to the fact that we are partnered with YouTube. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we abide by the guidelines, and that right there is not abiding by the guidelines. That is actually bringing harm to oneself or others. And with everything that's going on, we just gonna give you a fair warning right now. You know what I mean? Just leave us alone. Stop talking about us. Finish talking about Carl. Talk about Carl in your little circle, whatever it is that y'all try to do. Talk about that. Focus on that. You know what I mean? And y'all gonna be all right. If all else fail, put the camera on the road and show people the journey that you take while you driving your truck. You know what I mean?
Right. But get off there with that other stuff.
Yeah, this ain't it. That ain't it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that ain't it.
Too much negative in the world already. You inserted yourself into this drama and did all of that against it. Now you trying to act like you back the windmilling for him and creating falsitries. Like, how I ain't never seen nobody beef with theyself but take it out on somebody else. Like, how the fuck is you beefing with us? And we what?
We don't even know you.
Right. Even when she came over here, I was like, listen, I don't want nothing to do with that. You know, she paint,
Right.
she paint, all of y'all. I just didn't like the way that you talked to she paint in the whole situation. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't even want you to bring your story over here, take it to somebody else. She's like, did you get my message on Facebook? I'm like,
Oh,
I
she
ain't
came
even.
over.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even, do the whole, like, I went and read her message on Facebook afterwards. I went and read the message on Facebook. Let me go back and see if I got it. I went and looked at it afterwards, but before that, I wasn't. Come on, like, for what? For what reason am I trying to even? It'd be no point. There's no point in me holding a conversation with this person. So
Right.
when she sent me the message, I think it went to like one of the back pages, like one of the spams or something like that. I don't know where it went. It went to one of the what you call it. So when I went to go look at it, it was saying like, I got these full, messages from him, and I'm about to start releasing these messages, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, okay, cool. But I didn't want, I said, we don't want nothing to do with it because there's too many of that pretend like you beefing and get close to them and then start beefing with them. I was like, nah, we good.
Right. Like creating
I lied
something.
about them. Yeah, just created out of nowhere. Like, and then like she had Carl come over and Carl started sending me messages
Oh.
on like what you call them. So I already was telling like Carl, like this seemed kind of fishy that you telling me you and Lady T fell out and you and Maggie fell out, and because you came over to the Discord, they giving you a hard time and da 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 da. Okay, so here's the message that she sent. It came from True Justice, right? It was on let me see, May 23rd, right? And it came from She Paint. It came from Lady T, but it was an email from She Paint that said, "Hey, I really hope you and the psychopath girlfriend of yours work things out. LOL. I don't know why she's trying to include me in y'all stuff, putting me in the videos, tagging me, etc. It's weird. I'm minding my own business, living my life. I am not part of anyone's cult, even though they keep mentioning my name as if I am. I walked away from everything on YouTube, expected or except being a watcher. It's peaceful and I love it." So this is what She Paint sent to the knot, but this is what Lady T sent to me on Facebook. And then she came over or on Messenger. And then she came over and she was like, did you get the message, right? And then she said, this is the long message that she sent. I don't know what games Mother Effers is on. This bitch talked about me for months, did dark magic on us, all now want to play victim and give him good grace. He got more out of me than he deserves, and I could easily end his YT, but nobody saved me from being used, and his supporters clearly liked it, so I'm cool. Now that's what I'm saying. Like if you
She
listen to that
threatened
part,
his YouTube page.
yeah, she's the one that threatened his YouTube page. She said I could easily end his YouTube, right? But nobody saved me from being used, and his supporters clearly like it, so I'm cool. He can keep using whoever. It's funny when she act like she wanted to take him down. I knew all along she was simply jealous, and she is everything I said. She is, and it's sick and sad at her big old age. Did all of the campaigning just to go right back and give him his props, but better her money than mine. Now I can keep mine to myself. That 3K in a little over a month could have been put
Wow.
to better use than this slow, dying, dusty, musty bitch. Delete my channel for nothing. Could have been monetized back in February, but thanks to strikes, had to wait until May 4th. But this new one Once I'm eligible to do lives, he should pray I'm still taking high road, literally. Oh boy, LOL, the Brazil tea I have. That was the message that I got from her. And now she
Wow.
sit here and try to make it. And I didn't even message back. Like, what did I say back? I said, this is crazy. I don't know who's playing games, but it's all weird. That's all I said. Left it at
Oh, which
that.
was a good comeback.
That was it, because there wasn't nothing to say about that. I'm not about to engage in that conversation or let her come up on the panel because that's what she wanted. She wanted me to do it so she could say, I used her to take his page down, so on and so forth. Right? But she couldn't
Yeah.
get it because we didn't want to participate in it. And then after that, she tried to put it out there that the not wanted her to come over and get close to me and Sassy and trauma bond with us in the Discord.
Really?
Right? And then she said that her moral compass didn't allow her to do it, and she came over and faked the apology and all of that. And then Carl came out of nowhere, and Carl was like, "Oh, I first heard you on Maggie's panel, and at first I, da 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 da," and and then he started popping up on my TikTok, and I thought it was weird. I'm like, okay, boom, I'm gaming on the TikTok. He pop up over there. He's like, oh, I heard about the things you're doing with the farm and everything that you got going on, and I'm interested in the business part of what you got going on. The social media management thing and all of that stuff. And like on TikTok, he mentions like, I bought the highest subscription in your Discord. For what? Why? You're not even a part of the Order of Atlas, which comes from the TikTok social media management side. So why would you go to my Discord and just start purchasing subscriptions? Nobody else had to pay in the Discord. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I was wondering, how do you pay for that?
I'm telling him, like, bro, this seems weird that you're doing this. I'm being honest with him, like, yo, this seems weird that you're doing this. You came from the Knots group. They already saying that they want somebody to infiltrate the Discord. You're from fucking Brazil. He just visit Brazil. I don't want nothing to do with this. You know what I mean?
I know, and look, she's flippy floppy too. First she sends you a message, and now she's talking about threatening people.
Exactly. Like, and I didn't even respond to the message. I can see if I responded to the message. I can see if I gave you some reason to target me. Like, you're just doing this shit for what? So you can save your own face because you took his page down. And now guess what? You're gonna make him come over to your page and be a co-host on your page, or what? What you hoping for? Some type of makeup sex? Like, what the fuck is you hoping for? Like, hopefully when he comes, she said some weird ass shit like, when he come back to LA, I'm gonna be there with a trench coat on, butt naked.
Oh, wow.
Weird ass shit, like literally online talking about her cootie cat and how tight it is because it ain't never been used or nobody wanted or some shit like that. I think she said it's been a while since anybody did anything with her because it's just nasty down and it ain't cleaned up and stuff. She said nobody wants to touch me, so I'll just be the Notch online girlfriend.
Wow.
Can you imagine that? What type of fantasy you live in where you just say, I'll be your pretend husband?
Yeah.
Or pretend wife. Who's still doing that shit? That's like
nobody.
Is that like sixth grade when you like write somebody's name repeatedly over and over in a notebook? Like, that's my husband. You just circle it. Yeah. Everybody in your friends group know that's your husband, but your husband don't know that he your husband. You know what I'm talking? Everybody around you know that that's your husband, not to talk to them and shit, but he don't know that he your husband. He don't
know.
Yeah.
He's unaware.
Yeah. He's not my husband yet, but he's my husband. Yeah, that's called a stalker. I know a motherfucker stalker when I hear a stalker. That's called a stalker. I'm working on him. Yeah, you tore him down. And now you trying to act like you picking him back up. My man, my man, my man.
Yeah, I thought Denard said that he wasn't interested.
Yeah, he said that, but she said she about to get another tattoo or a double tattoo or some shit.
Well,
You heard
because they
what he
were
said?
on Maggie's arguing, and he kept saying, I wish you well, but it's over, move on. You're this and you're that. And then she got on and said what she had to say. It was,
Yeah.
I think you said it earlier, they were having a mini fight on Maggie's channel.
Yeah, that was foreplay. See what she put him in a position to all these for real, because that's what she did. Like, so by taking his page, he needs her now. You get what I'm saying? All the supporters that he got, that he's in touch with on the back end, that he be getting money from, he needs to stay in contact with all of them now, because he's got to tell them what new platform to go to, if it's going to be Rumble or whatever the case may be, because he knows like it's over with over here. You know what I mean? Like, you got kicked off of Clubhouse, and now you're getting kicked off of YouTube. Now you got to go to the platform. So, you know, the Knot knows how this works when it comes to, you know, understanding when his time is up, when you know, when the shit hit the fan type say, you know. So he's got to create all these small fires to escape, you know. So he puts out the truth about AT2 and, you know, Sherelle's world, and how Sherelle world knew that AT2 wasn't talking about her mom, you know, so that way them two can start fighting, right? Then the next thing, to put out some back messages about Maggie, and how, you know, they were talking on the back end, and how she, you know, knew this and you know, planned with him to go against Danny or some shit like that. It's all like, you know, he keeping tracks of little bits of information that he can use. That's why Maggie's gonna go over to Rumble with his ass. They gonna be over at Rumble together. Yeah, they're gonna be the Haitian and Jamaican connection. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be a Bati boy, and she's gonna be the Frenchman, you know.
So she's gonna go over there messing with those people.
Yeah. Because they gotta find other applications. Once he show her around, you know, they might end up on Bigo. That's why I probably think they'll end up is on Bigo. Bigo is more, you know, you don't have to be refined with the tongue. You can just, you know, be, you know, nasty with the mouth, you know.
With it.
Yeah, and the only thing about Bigo is they put like bots in your room. I think soon as you get in Bigo, like you start off with like 35 to 60 bots or something like that. So you don't know. Yeah, you don't know if the numbers in your room is real or not, you know, because it's just so many. But if you already got some numbers coming from over here, I guess they can flourish over there. Maggie, and you know, however she wants to look at it, she might as well go ahead and, you know, just go back and do the OnlyFans thing. Just go ahead, sell feet pics. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, just sell feet pics. Somebody, you know, gotta like short tubby toes. You know, 'cause I know her toes is like wrinkled all at the time. I could tell by her short fingers that she got wrinkled toes. Yeah, I could tell by her small hands that she got wrinkled toes. You know the wrinkles that sit on the top of your toe. Yeah, she got those type of wrinkles in her toes. I could tell. She got, yeah, she got toe top wrinkles. Yeah, it's a different. It's like where if she walked a lot, it would harden up like a bunion. But cause she don't, you know, cause she pedaled to the.
I got a visual.
Yeah, that area, that toe area. But you know, when it all comes down to it, Maggie has created her own outcome. And she wanted to inhabit that energy of Jaguar so bad. And this is what happens. Like, maybe she didn't know that it was child's play, and Jaguar was pulling off a Chucky move. You know what I'm saying? Jaguar put hands on Maggie's head. She was like, "I'm your Regular. Give me the power, I beg of you." She put that motherfucking Chucky in her, and then she took on the energy of Jaguar, thus far reaping the outcome of what Jaguar should have. That's why I was telling her, like, don't become that, don't become it. But apparently she was already it. And she
Right.
told
It
me,
was
she
too
said,
late.
she told me, she said, you're the one over here. What'd she say? You're the one over here on with divine purpose or a moral compass, like not me. Like I have carnal desires. I said, damn.
Right. Wow.
You just gonna tell me to my face that you motherfucking got carnal desires, that you don't care nothing about the spirit, or that I got carnal desires. I don't want to be a better person.
Other. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as she said that, I said, okay, well, can't do nothing about nobody that don't want to be a better person. I mean, even the Bible, right? For real. A Bible
That
tell you that
lion
you
said
gotta
that
have
they
faith
were.
like a mustard seed. Like if you already determined that you don't want to be a good person, then you don't got faith like a mustard seed. The Lord can't do nothing with you. So what am I gonna do besides become corrupted if I stick around you? You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Exactly.
Ain't nobody like that growing. You're not growing with somebody like that. All those people sitting over there, low vibrational, wicked, set in their ways, don't want to grow with people, not trying to reach understanding. A conversation is for anybody. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? Your opinion might disturb certain variations of feelings and emotions, but I'm supposed to have emotional intelligence to separate that from, you know what I mean? She don't have no type of intelligence. Like, it was the simple
discernment.
Yeah, it was simple stuff over there. People were saying, and she like, I don't know what they mean. What do they mean? What do they mean? Like metaphorically,
simple.
like, yeah, simple shit. Like you could say something small, like your ass is grass. She say, what did they trying to say? My ass is pointy like grass. Are you trying to say that my ass look green like grass? Like, what does you trying to say? I don't understand what you trying to say when you say my ass is grass. Are you trying to say that I'm dirty like the lawn? Are you trying to say I don't get it? I don't get it. Shut your motherfucking ass up. That's your problem. You don't get nothing. Out here, 27 years of education and dumb as hell.
I don't understand.
Nothing. Danny said that was the funniest shit. Danny said that Odell, she said, old Dusty will fuck a hole in the wall, right?
Yeah.
And she say, I wouldn't put it past Odell to have sex with Maggie because he was doing the prostitution thing and he'll fuck a hole in the wall, right?
Right.
And Maggie said that Danny was calling her a hole in the wall.
That is so not.
Like really think about that. Really think about that. You know how dumb. You know how, like, I don't even know, like a building, a whole building, right? You think that somebody reference you as a building?
Right. A hole in a wall. Makes no sense.
Makes no sense at all. That's why I say, like, all that education and still dumb as hell. Like, you can't even catch metaphors, or like, that's a metaphor to say that somebody will fuck anything. Like when somebody say, like, oh yeah, he'll probably fuck a hole in the wall. It's not to say that you're the hole in the wall.
Right.
It's to say that he gonna stick it in anything.
Anything.
And she didn't even catch that reference. Do you know how self-centered you got to be to overlook that reference?
Right. On
to
purpose,
say
it
that,
almost seems.
yeah, and she's like, Danny said, I'm the hole in the wall. What?
Don't. It's almost like, don't repeat that.
Melinda, I did not say nothing about your feet. If your feet is pretty, she talking about, I got her checking her toes to see if she got wrinkles at the top of her toes. As he looking down, checking her toes right now too, talking about this motherfucker. This motherfucker. You want talking about my feet? I'm just, I'm
Yes.
just happy that, you got your page. You still got your page. Everybody
Thank
got their page.
you.
They're supposed to have their page. I'm glad that you got your page. We got to make sure we come over there and support. I don't know if you got a schedule put together. I be so busy. I don't even be
Yeah,
checking.
you're busy. You got the farm.
Yeah, I be trying. I
And
got to get out there and yeah. I be trying though. I be trying. I be trying to keep up with the YouTube thing and trying to put a schedule together to get on or
yeah.
try to come around to people's pages, but I like to play the bushes. I be in the Discord just looking, just okay. Lady Letitia's live. What's she talking about? Meghan Markle, of course. I knew it.
Yeah. I like to come by too. I know you're up in the morning, so I look for you in the morning.
Yeah, I'm up 6 o'clock every morning, like clockwork. I can't sleep past 6.
Okay.
It don't matter what time I go to sleep. Like I can't sleep past 6. Like if there's a
Really?
window in the room, it's like I know what time the light is starting to peak or whatever. It's like whenever that sun is peaking, like I know I know what time it is. Like my internal clock goes off. And if it's something I gotta do that day, I'll probably wake up 3 or 4 times, like before I actually get up. I wake up at like 4:30. Look at the clock, go lay back down, wake up at like 5:45, look at the clock, lay back down, and then have to be out the bed by 6:15.
Oh wow. And then what time are you in the bed?
Sometimes 2, sometimes 2 in the morning, sometimes 12. Sometimes 12. I get in the bed at 12 and get out at 5:30 or something like that. Sometimes 2 in the morning. It depends.
Do you get a
Hey,
nap during the day?
no. If I take a nap during the day, it's gonna mess up my sleep. Like I ain't gonna be able to go to sleep at night. I
Oh,
tried
okay.
that because I thought like maybe I could take a nap during the day. Now I did think about changing my sleep cycle. I did think about changing my sleep cycle and just sleeping 4 hours in the middle of the day, like from 11 to about 3 in the middle of
Yeah.
the day, and then just stay up that way. Or I thought about doing like a 4 and
Oh.
4, like 4 hours in the like sleep 4 hours in a day somewhere, and then 4 hours at night somewhere. Thought about doing
Yeah.
it like that, but like I don't know. Like I only need 4 hours of sleep and I have to burn a bunch of energy just to go to sleep. Like, so I have to do like all of this stuff, on the
Before.
farm. Yeah. I gotta burn all of this energy. It's like I work out, I do the stuff on the farm, sit here and talk a bunch, and then like I could sleep. But if I don't, then it's just built up energy, and then it's just like what?
You're up.
Yeah, then I'm up.
Mm.
I don't know.
But some
That's why.
people only need 4 to 5 hours, you know?
Yeah, I know. That's why I got the sister wives because I gotta burn a bunch of energy and stuff. Sometimes I gotta. Her channel is a hole in the wall. Well, I guess he already. Well, never mind. Toothpaste. You almost got me. You almost got me. You almost got me. I was about to say
Toothpaste.
that her channel is a hole in the wall. Yeah, I guess we all fucked that. We all stuck out there get that. We all got a piece of that. Yeah, we always getting some of that. We passed that motherfucker around. I hit it. I hit it. I hit it. I hit it first. I think it was hilarious. She's sitting over there talking about something, and Ralph is sucking Danny's Montana's dick, and I just thought it was so comical that literally, like, just now we're gonna see. Now you not only like was it genius to make her take the strikes off your page to get her page back, because this literally showed that she's operating in pride and ego
Right.
and not really based off of taking care of her mom or
Her business.
exactly.
Exactly.
It's not a business plan. Business plan tells you swallow your pride, get the page
Yep.
back so you can get paid. You know what I'm
So you
saying?
can get your page back.
Right.
Exactly.
Your ego gonna tell you F that. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Her
So,
ego said, F that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
mm-hmm.
I said, wow, she threw you a bone and you didn't even catch it. Yeah, to get your channel back, like just like that.
Right. If it was about the business, if it was about the, you know what I mean? You never know. That's why I say you think you can keep on thinking you bigger than the program, but then when the program show you that you not, don't sit there and Danny Peekaboo. I can't take Danny Peekaboo.
Mm.
You know, she about to give us all nicknames now. We all
Oh
about to
yeah.
have, surname. Danny Peekaboo. I can't take it.
Yeah, I'm stupid and dumb.
She's working with Lady Troublemaker. She did. They both are picking on me. They picking on
Lady
me.
troublemaker.
Yeah, you Lady Troublemaker, because you keep starting shit. Giving us all little names and shit.
Yeah.
Talking about alter egos. She really just started making up shit. She even tried to say Maggie Montana. See, it's not that hard. I can be Maggie Montana. See, I told you guys that I was going on vacation. I never went on vacation. I just spent the night just taking stuff off my page and striking your page. Just like Danny Montana. I guess you can call me Maddie Montana. It's not that hard. It is simple. Is you stupid or is you dumb? You know, get your ass up out of here. That's exactly why your ass. And you know, she had so many people that was rooting and cheering her on for it.
Yes.
And now
Yes,
all
go
of them is
Maggie.
just, they all look lost. Did you see them? I seen a couple of them. They look lost. I
Yeah.
seen a couple of the owls. They was looking lost. They're in here right now. They don't want to say anything though. Hello, my little owls.
Hi,
Hello.
owls.
This is the closest that you're going to get to Maggie's voice today. This is all. This it. That's all. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna need you to make it rain. Make it rain. Okay. If you love your owl, make it rain. Make it rain. If you love your little owl. Y'all ain't gonna hear that shit no more. That shit is over with. OVXO. I know y'all is sick right now. That's why y'all sitting over there like, stop making fun of her crying. Well, tell her ass to stop crying. She said that we had to be tough in this sector. She said we have to have thick skin in this sector. Huh? Amen. That's what she said. Amen. She was praying, right? She made fun of Jesus. Y'all don't remember that?
Didn't she?
Yeah. Made fun of Jesus.
Yes, she did.
And y'all don't think she has some shit coming her way? Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. She getting everything she deserves. And don't make it seem like she taking care of her mom. Her mom live in a whole nother apartment, probably on, on some elderly benefit fund or some shit like that, in a efficiency apartment, doing okay. Her mom is doing fine. Her mom check on her from time to time. She is not taking care of her mom, never took care of her mom, none of that shit. Her mom take care of her. She lives in the family house, cooking shit in the microwave, TV dinner specialist, that's her life. She's the Jack Daniel drinker, the breath stinker, bedroom tanker, dirty danker. That's her. That is her. That is authentically her. Don't let nobody take that away from her. She's nasty. She ain't got no friends. And where them fans at? Where them fans at? Oh, I got my boots on you now. Now we're gonna change it. We ain't gonna say I got my boots on the ground. We're gonna say I got my boots on you now. She really thought that, like, I don't think she really learned like Black culture, right? Because
right.
in the black culture, we do go by like, you know, iron sharpens iron, but we also know there's a cool down process. We also
Right.
know there's a softening process, a sharpening process. We also know it's not just a clashing of swords that comes with sharpening swords, right? There's other methods to it that gets it to where you want it to be. She just wanted to go with this mindset, and I think Jaguar and Odell created this little monster, because when you think about it, they was telling her this was the way to deal with black people. They was telling her, oh, if Black America say something to you, just tell them kiss your ass. And she
Right.
was like, I don't know what that is, Odell. What is ass? And that's the moment that I knew this person was dumb as hell, because all he did was spell ass. And she was like, I don't know what that is. What is ass? I don't know what that is. I said, what the he didn't even spell a big word. All he said was tell them to kiss your ass. And she said, what is that? I don't know what that is. I said, oh hell no. He didn't say nothing intriguing. He didn't say nothing big. I said, oh yeah, this is a perpetrator. She is faking to be educated. She is a Google specialist. Everything she says, they Google it first. Her and Murph was doing that. Her and Murph was Googling everything, looking it up on Wikipedia. And they were looking that shit up on Wikipedia and Googling that shit. And that's the response that you was getting from them. For real. These people is not it. They is not nothing that they claim to be. They is fraudulent.
Right.
And I'm so glad that everybody got their channels. You are you and Golden gonna do the cooking thing?
Yeah, we could do the cooking thing. Yeah. The last time I cooked, I made lasagna.
Lasagna?
Yeah. You like lasagna?
Meatless.
Oh, you don't like the meat. Okay. Just
Yeah,
the
I
sauce
do.
and
I do.
cheese.
Well, yeah. Just mainly the sauce and cheese, but I do vegetarian lasagna.
Oh, okay. I bet that's good.
Yeah.
A vegetable one.
Yeah.
I'll have to look up that recipe.
Now I do occasionally have like moments where I might indulge in some type of fish, but that's like a
Okay.
lot of the fish dishes like salmon and stuff like that. And then, you know, the many different ways that you can eat tuna. But for the most part, like I know how to cook a lot of other stuff. I just don't eat it. I don't indulge. I don't partake in it. But I do cook it for
Okay.
other people, like Seven, you know, Nasir and them. Like I'll cook for them. Like I'll cook hamburger, pork, whatever it is that they want or eat. No, I didn't say I was gonna make hamburgers. How you got your headphones on? Don't hear me when I'm calling you, but you hear me say hamburgers.
He's hungry.
He is not hungry. I do got to go find what I'm cooking though, but that's how you know kids got selective hearing. They hear every damn thing that's going on in the room. They just picking and choosing what they want to respond to. You can say, do the dishes. I didn't hear you. Sweep the floor. I didn't hear you. I'm about to run to McDonald's. Did you say you about to go to McDonald's? Get your ass out of here. Act like you didn't hear that too.
That is funny.
Somebody said, please post the recipe on your community wall so they can check out the recipes.
The
Maybe
lasagna. Okay, I will.
Yeah. Maybe that's what you should do. Maybe, you know, post different recipes on your community wall, and we do like different challenges, because this compare recipe comparisons. You know, because everybody don't put the same thing in the same thing. Like, you know, some people season their macaroni and cheese when they do baked macaroni and cheese. Some people feel like the cheese is salty enough.
Right.
You know?
And adding butter too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we could do. Sit down and compare different recipes. I do a lot of cooking, so I got an idea for the kitchen. An idea for the
Okay.
kitchen. Notice I'm black in the kitchen. I don't got no measuring cups, right? If I say a
Right.
dash, that's what I mean. A dash. I'm a pinch it, throw it in there. You know what I'm saying? If I say a pinch, a dash, these are hood measurements. This ain't no get no teaspoon, tablespoon out. It don't come with that. All right. It's a hood measurements. All right.
A dash, a pinch of salt.
Yeah, when I sprinkle seasoning, I wait for the spirit to tell me to stop. You know, that's enough. You know what I mean? I just shake that motherfucker till the spirit say stop. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting there like, okay, well, since I use this much noodles and that much, spirit. Shake it. Let me know when to stop. All right, that's about enough right there.
Yeah, that's how I do it too. I just kind of gauge it.
I think a lot of people go by that. Like you get a notion for it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when I'm cooking stuff, like I got a notion for it. Like, everybody say it turns out good. You know, I think I only might have over seasoned a couple of, tuna casseroles or something like that.
That sounds good. I made some tuna the other day, but I made it like just tuna and egg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and onions and bell pepper. And I put some salt and pepper, just a little bit, and mixed it and made a tuna sandwich.
You always trying to add hummus.
It's so good. If you add a little hummus, I don't know why, but oh, so good. Just a tiny bit. It just gives it a little like.
I every time I go there, I be getting the hummus, but if it ain't mixed in there, like I don't think I ever ate anything with hummus outside of Peter Way.
Don't know what to say.
I be putting hummus on every stuff.
Really?
Golden says she like hummus. She probably sit there and eat celery and hummus. Broccoli and hummus. Hummus on every stuff. Oh, I wonder what this tastes like with hummus and that tastes like with hummus. Ah, there goes Satin talking about hummus goes with everything. Ah, shit. Hummus and chips. We ending this live. We about to end this live. Stop talking about hummus. Is it?
Well, I am gonna go eat with hubby. We dropped the little one off at Mama's house, so we got the weekend to ourselves.
Oh, that's what's up. You got the weekend to yourself.
Yes.
Yo, now he get to play his games, run around the house butt naked type shit. Yeah. I know. I already know what's on his mind. I can only imagine what he thinking. Shit, we got the house to ourselves. Shit, he gonna fuck around and run a bath. He gonna hide your clothes from your ass. I know what's gonna happen. I already know. Hercules, go ahead. It's that weekend. I know what that means. Hey, shout out to the hubby. Tell him, have fun, enjoy yourself. Try not to talk. I know a lot of times, conversation always go back to the kids, but enjoy yourself, enjoy y'all weekend, man. Breakfast in bed, all of that stuff, Just
Thank
the whole
you.
weekend, just line it up, and don't answer no phone calls or nothing. Some people wanting to drop kids off early after you drop them off. Hell nah.
Right. Yeah.
Extravagant weekend, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead. Matter of fact, just go ahead the whole 3 days naked. Just do it. Just walk around the house the whole 3 days naked. Just say y'all was testing out Naked and Afraid. Y'all was trying to play it. y'all was playing Naked and Afraid.
That is too funny. Yeah, we're having fun.
Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your meal. You have a great day.
Thank you. You too, Ralph. Bye-bye.
All right. Y'all have a great one. Y'all make sure y'all go over and follow Lady Letitia. Show some support over there. Love is love. Namaste, Ashe, salutation, salam. Remember, if nobody told y'all that they love y'all today, let us be the first, not the last, to say that we love y'all. Right? One's image of oneself should be greater than reality. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Look forward to the next one. and so on and so forth. We will be keeping track of this war that we are currently in. You know, we will be keeping track of it. We'll be giving you updates as it progresses. And everything else that's happening, we'll keep you updated. And keep me updated too. If these people get their pages back, you know, because we need to know and prepare ourselves for the bullshit. Because we did laugh a lot. You know, we laughed a lot. So we know if they get their pages back, they gonna come after our laughter because they gonna be like, you mother. Because that's the same thing we did. So we prepare for it. We know that if they do get it. But right now we laughing. All right. We got now. We don't care who got next. All right. So we laughing at y'all. Okay. And that's just what it is. When the time comes for us to get laughed at, y'all laughed at us. And now we're laughing. And we gonna continue laughing. Because we was laughing when y'all was laughing at us. And now it's y'all turn. And y'all can't deal with the same shit that y'all try to make us deal with. But here we go. Nice and slow.
Yo, chat better make it rain. You've been swinging the biggest wrench. Then you hide behind I'm French. The universe gave you a sign. It's why your channel's on the line. Love is not a joke. You should have thought before you spoke. Acting like you better than woke. Now you're choking on the smoke. If you don't want the wrong words to leak, mind the gap before